Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Happy Monday. Oh my God, it's been too long. Oh my gosh, I hope you're all doing well. Yo, Grant, best of luck with your essay, King. Oh my God. Tyler, hello. Ditto. Oh my God. And Where hello, I'm here. It's been ages. It truly has. It truly has. Shadow, oh my God, everyone's here. Oh my good gracious. Howdy chat, howdy lurkers, howdy VOD watchers, howdy Nava, how do Tiger? I hope you're doing well, King. I hope life's been treating you well. Oh my God. MJ, how do? I hope you're doing well, King. Nava, how is the hike? Fantastic, you know, good incline. Overall, lots of nature to be seen. It was enjoyable, you know. I can't say that I have much complaints about it, you know. It was a good hike. Oh my God, I've missed so much. Well, I'm glad you're here now, King. I'm glad you're here now. I hope you've been well. I hope all has been well in your neck of the woods. No need to remind me it's Monday, Nap. No need. Hey, you know, maybe some people might forget, you know, who's to say? I mean, this Monday, I feel for many people has been very, very long and grueling, and this whole week might be that way, but who knows? Oh, thanks and good luck. That will carry me through. I believe in you, King. I believe it. You had a decent write-up on good old Thomas Hobbes. So I believe in you. I believe in your capabilities. I am jugging through a project a day basically because I'm chronic procrastinator. Chronic procrastinator? What? Here in the Napoleon VII Twitch.tv channel? No. No, say it isn't so. No. We're all very organized here, you know? We're all very organized. We have multicolored highlighters that we like do up projects for each day what we're working on. You know, that's the gimmick of the channel. What do you mean? Procrastination? No, that doesn't sound like us. Oh my God. All right, not too good, not too bad. Not a great week of relation things, but in the past, and I knew it was coming. I'm starting to hear that. Well, hopefully the future holds better things. Oh my God. What? MJ, procrastinate. I can't promote such a thing. Here in the in the Napoleon Twitch channel. That's so unlike you. Come on. Getting everything done early and on time. You should try it. Great idea. It's good fun. Come on. I'm so behind on my projects. It's so bad. But if I get this project done today, I'll have a buffer date. Yippee! That Mellow cannot make it. They wanted me to tell you that you know now. Stream on Twitch, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It'll be a ha-ha, funny ha-ha time, they said. Dear God. Why do I do any of this? Good Lord. Nabia, can you do me the biggest favor of all time? And time me out for an hour? You got it, boss. Let me, Done and dusted. Absolutely cooked. King, I'll see you in an hour. Get your work done. It's important. Didn't even read Greg's reasoning. Hey, the man asked. He asked. If you ask, hey. He said time me out for an hour. I said sure. Was he being sarcastic? I hope not. I didn't read that all the way through. I was like, oh, okay. You got it, boys. When you time somebody out, it snaps them. Yeah, it snaps them like Thanos. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's getting his work done. He's living La Vida Loca. Tyler, who's Gred? Yeah, I've snapped him out of your minds, actually. He's oh my God. Can you time out Tyler? No, he hasn't broken any rules. And he's not asking to be timed out. I've never heard that man's name before. What do you mean? Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Edward Cullen, what are you doing here? Oh. Listen, I presume he was having a good time. I find that very unlikely. What, the Tyler hasn't broken any of the rules? In this current stream, he has not broken any of the rules. You would be mistaken to believe that he has. Listen, I'm being genuine. None of the rules this stream have been broken. That's just a fact. I mean, we've only been live for 9 minutes and 48 seconds, but you know, that's a new record. That Oh my god. Oh, by the way, I'm sure you don't need me reminding you, but as a quick reminder, chatters, be sure that you go and vote. Go, please vote. It's important. Go vote. Make a plan. Take a friend. Go vote. Take a family member. Go vote. Anyway, that's I will hopefully only harp on that right at the top of stream. I don't want to make the whole stream about it outside of the title. Outside of titling my stream after the election. Like, I mean, it doesn't affect me. I live in none of it. I'm a foreign national trying to influence you I am election interference. That's me. I'm the Nevodian agency of election interference. Be back with a very important message for chatters. Who wants to take bets that it's about Batgirl or about voting for Jill Stein? I'm going to vote. I'm not even American. Yes, vote in any election that you have. There are other elections going on. Is it Moldova? Is Moldova having an election right now? I feel like it's them. I'll think about it. MJ. I think you actually said you already did vote, but it is still. I bet Batgirl. That's a safe bet. I don't even think he's running this year, King. I don't think he. I think he forgot. I don't think he remembered to do it this year. I think it slipped his mind. Oh my god. I already voted. My absentee took way too long to get here. That makes sense. That's probably true. Yeah, that's good old absentee ballot. Taking all together too long. But hey, I'm glad you voted, okay? Hopefully the lines weren't too long. Hopefully the process went smooth. Gonna go vote tomorrow, even though I feel bad. Here's a Well, in that case, God bless you, King. That good on you for doing your civic duty whilst in pain. It's important and it's good to do. Yes. You can find ways to make it, I don't know, fun. Bring a friend or something. Somebody's cat in line. But chatters, boy howdy, do we have lots to get done today? Lots to talk about. Really quick off the top of the stream, I've been invited to speak somewheres on Friday. I can't stream. I don't know why they want to hear from me, but they do. So that's weird. That's weird, and I don't know how I feel about it, but it's what I'm doing, because I probably should. It's probably a good thing to do. Where are you speaking? Wouldn't you like to know? The Nevodian Institute of Speaking. That's where I'm speaking. Don't worry about it. Nowhere's important. Anyway. Oh my god. But anyway, so I'm doing that. That is why I asked. What, you thought I would say? You thought I would just full on just be like, oh gee whiz, MJ, I'm speaking at this location at this exact zip code. I'm giving the State of the Union. I'm going in. I'm going in hot. Oh god. I'm gonna go vote with my dad, yo, and then I'll be returning to my domicile to hibernate wrapped around a heated pad. Based King. Be sure to have drink water. I hear it's important to stay hydrated. Go for it, Nab. What are you speaking on again? how can I say this vaguely? So there was a group. There was a few key groups in the French Revolution. Basically, I'm speaking on the development of political thought and citizenship amongst women in the French Revolution. That's as specific as I can get it. That's without going too specific. Don't go looking for people talking about that. You won't. The event that I'm speaking at is not about the French Revolution, so I don't gotta worry about that. Anyway. I do what I want. I will dehydrate, wither away to shrivel skeleton. Hey, well then we can make a wither. Hey! Hey, you're partway there to make it a wither. That's pretty good. Slay it now. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited. It's interesting. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I know too much about this subject. How do I make this concise? How do I make this? I mean, it's so long. I have to speak for 20 minutes, but also it's like that's such a short amount of time to like wrap up all of my thoughts on a thing. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it. For a second, I forgot wither skeletons exist. Yeah, I'd be one of those guys. Yeah. Hey, you'd be the second tallest mob. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Too kind. Yes. Altogether too kind. Yes, thank you. But isn't it nice to flex your expertise too? It is. I think it will be. It's just one of those things where it's like so many people there are also experts. And revolutionary France is a very contentious field, we'll say. It's very much a field of history that's very like opinions exist and people fight over it a lot. And they do not care if you are like a fully accredited person or if you're just getting started. They will rip you to shreds. Oh man. God, you are. I am what? What? Because I knew that it was the second tallest mob in Minecraft? Are you about to call me a nerd or something? Jeez. But anyway, it's a very hotly debated. I mean, it's the same group where it's like, I remember at one point it wasn't even like properly published. It was like in a school like not circulated paper type thing. And I published on a topic on the French Revolution, and that caused that caused a professor from I say it's a very known school. I don't think I should say it. Anyway, she's great. I was really sad about it for a long time because I really liked her work and I looked up to her a lot. Anyway, she wrote a big long email and wanted me expelled. She wanted me gone, and I was like, oh, ma'am, please. I'm a nothing nobody. I haven't even started. What do you mean? I don't even have a degree. She wanted me gone. Oh my god. Her email was vicious. Oh, but my faculty backed me up. The professors I was working with were like, no, we double checked your work. You're solid on what you said. She just doesn't like it. Oh man. It's like I cited some of her stuff, and so she declared that like elements of it I misconstrued her argument and was like also somehow plagiarizing, and then also even though I was making a different argument, and then that other argument was like a slap in the face to her research and da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway. But it sucked because it was just like, I really liked her work. I still do. I still think she's a fantastic historian. I think she does really important and phenomenal work, and it's been around in the field a very long time. It's just, you know, she was defending, and that's the other thing, is I also, like, I kind of appreciate, for lack of a better word, like, I feel like she was as, like, cagey about the whole thing as she was, because it's like, she came up in the academic field in, like, the 70s, or no, in the 80s and 90s, where, like, her voice as, like, a woman was very discounted. In fact, she's been fighting against that for, like, her whole career. And so here comes like, undergrad McGee, like, Just like, hey, I don't even have a degree yet, but I think you're wrong on this specific, very specific thing. And I'm just like a white dude. So like, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it in the sense that I'm like, oh, okay. I understand why that may be ruffled feathers. Yeah, you've probably dealt with a lot, and we're just like being careful in case I'm also stuck. But yeah, congrats on the academic rivalry, feature and nurture it into a lifelong grudge that will fester and ultimately culminate in an all-out fist fight, food fight, and an awards dinner. Yeah, but all very academically, all very much like, oh my god. I think that Olympe de Gouges is the embodiment of politics. How dare you? Madam, I will have you know that Olympe de Gouges. Oh, Christ. It's one of those fun things. It was, outside of like, you know, the 72 hours of thinking I was going to be expelled, it was pretty cool, and be like eviscerated. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good time. The moment to hold on to. Beginning of my legacy. What is a legacy? I'm sorry, I can't. You're fighting with someone who's like 4 times older than you. You said she was doing work in the 70s and 80s. You're fighting with an adult. Yeah, she's like the head of her department at a school. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the school. That will be a very poor choice on my part. Anyway, she's the head of her history department. Yeah, that's why she like wrote to the head of the professors I was working with. She wrote to the head of my department, and on that email CC'd the president of my university. Oh my god. It was crazy. It was an insane choice. It was, and oh my god, and just dresses me down through the whole thing. And Mr. Napoleon and Mr. like just repeatedly. It was a very cutting email, actually. She called it a sophomoric effort. Oh my god. Honestly, I love her for it. Like, there were things that she said about my work that I was like, you know what? You're not wrong, but ouch. Like, I was like, that hurts, but I appreciate how well it was written. I appreciate how good of a dressing down you're giving this. Oh my god. The department is picking a fight with someone who has not even got a degree yet. That's what my professors said. They were like, I could understand if she like reached out to like one of us and was like, hey, I don't like, or I feel this was a missighting. But she didn't like reach out. She just went full guns blazing off rip. Like, it was a crazy escalation, and maybe it was just a bad day for her. I don't know. She's very famous though. She has books and speaks at conferences. She's wonderful, really, as an academic. I do like, okay, for her side, looks bad because she's fighting with some random dude. Yeah, but I did kind of imply that like some of her life's work is wrong, you know? Like, I was like, I disagree with her fundamental assessment of the outcome of what this meant. And you know, I get it to a degree. Like, if I was like a woman and then like a white dude was just like, actually you're wrong about women, I understand them better. Like, you know what I mean? Why does she? Yeah, that's true. Why did she care? Well, she cared because she wouldn't have cared if it hadn't been published in something, basically. Which isn't like a really important publication or anything. It's like a publication for students, but it does technically count as an accreditation. Sort of, not really, but it does. Like, it on paper could be seen as that. And she disliked the idea of me getting accredited with. Also, I know she found out about it because Google Scholar has a thing where if your name comes up at all in a paper, you get a notification. not even always the case. It's not even always the case that it's you. Like it's just somebody with your name or your name is referenced in a paper. I have that fun feature actually. I don't come up very often. I get a lot of pings, but all for people who aren't me. But anyway, so my guess is she had that on and got the ping that this was published out of the school that I attend, and yeah, I think that's kind of what happened. Real life work, she should be able to defend it. Yeah, I think she just came out swinging to like put on a bold front. I don't know. I forget you're like a published historian, a little. Published historians a bit of is a stretch. It like okay, yes, things were published, but not like in important journals. In like hey, anybody want to submit to this thing? If it's not absolute og swill, we'll put it in. You know what I mean? Crazy dog talking. You know, just like oh my god. But you know, I honestly great experience, to be honest. I'm laughing about it because it's been enough time that I'm like, oh, this is funny now. This is now looking back, this is now funny. In its moment, not so funny. No. Sophie Kitten is doing a loaf and she's adorable. Cannot yo. Did you get loaf? Oh my god. Then picture two pets. Please. Must see. Yeah, it's one of those things. But I guess that's what I mean when I say like that was dipping a toe in. Any sort of academia, particularly around the French Revolution, namely because it's mostly French people, is very cutthroat. Like there's historical arguments that like it's kind of the thing that I've always thought is funny, and that I've learned the most so far in the last number of years has been like public school kind of really just teaches you this idea like history's a settled thing. Almost none of it is. A lot of it is hotly debated to like this day, and it's just like to suggest that there's consensus on things is a faux pas at times. Oreo got into the marineras. What? Anyway, I think Lucy Dog needs walkie, and I have no earbuds, so y'all come with me. The neighbors get to learn about naps, whatever naps yaps about. Let's go! Volume way down. Yes. Oh, I gotta start screaming. Oh my god. But it's kind of like, you know, public school will easily always teach you that, you know, like Japan was part of like the fight with Japan was the Pacific theater of World War II, right? You know how that's just like how you were probably taught about it, if I were willing to bet money. Within like an academic level of study of Japan. Okay, I knew I left copper up here. That is not an agreed upon thing, and as a matter of fact, in the like last couple of decades, it's really become like most historians would disagree with that. They'd agree with it like on a surface level. Like if you're trying to communicate everything, like I understand why public school does it. They're trying to communicate things concisely in a short-term period. In a way that's like you'll know that this happened, but it's like historians would argue no, that should actually be seen as a separate. That should be seen as the Asia Pacific War, not as part of World War II. It really has nothing to do with the European conflict we know as World War II. But anyway, I don't. That's a boring topic. I don't think anybody needs me to hash that one out. But my roommate has some leftover pizza. Oreos got into it. Oh, all right, yes. I mean, man, that dog really respects nobody, huh? That dog holds no regard for any of you. That's kind of funny. Oh my gracious. But yeah, suffice to say, you know, we'll see how it goes. But all of this spawned out of me trying to communicate the yeah. So sadly, I feel really bad about it because that School Friday's missed. But I don't know, it's a cool opportunity. I can't say no. I can't. So yeah, I will be I will not be able to stream this Friday, but I will be back Monday. I promise you. Me promise. Maybe we'll try for Wednesdays, depending on how Tuesday goes. Depending on Tuesday and whether or not I need to be alone. And need to not see people. Maybe Wednesday stream. Maybe we'll see. Shouldn't have a lot of stuff that vaguely remembers in marinades of the onions, the garlic. So if your dog eats a little bit, keep an eye on him. Yeah, that dog gonna be sick. That dog gonna be bleh. Unless it was made with like onion powder, then that's like a little better. Not good, but better. Oh, dog. They love eating things they really shouldn't. They go nom nom nom. The pain in future is temporary. This bliss is forever. And they chow down. It's pretty great, I gotta say. I respect. My cat nearly ate my cable. No, I remember I had a dog growing up that oh man, she chewed up. She would chew up electronics all the time, like as a puppy. Like she grew out of it, and we were able to trade her out of it. But like as a very very small puppy, she would chew electronics. She like plugs and chew up my eldest brother's phone at one point. Oh my god, did a real number on it. Good thing she was cute though. Oh my god, it was a real worry actually for a while. It was like, oh no, is this gonna be a consistent thing? Can we not train her out of this? Oh, there we go. Ah. 5 and man. You know what I'm not looking forward to? Every day when I go to the gym, I get there and there's always these so I go to the gym a little early, and all the time, because there's these old men who will always strike up conversation with me, and you know, at some point or other, I let slip that, like, you know, I do history and political science. Those are my things. Ha ha ho ho he. And so now anything happened, and they go, oh, what do you think about all this? And then it becomes this big old to do. He ate less sauce than I thought the carpet just had red in its sign. Oh, you're so mean to him. Oh, look at yo, Jack! How do? What's up? Sylvie Kitten is a thief for anything shiny or crinkly. Paper, plastic wrappers, dangly key holders to the phone case, a little dangly drawstring on my shorts or earbuds. Why I have no earbuds in my apples? Oh my god, honestly iconic. But oh yeah, old men want to know my opinions on things, but then they don't like when I make assessments because my assessments aren't what they want. And I go, well, and I also don't want to give them my assessment because I know they're not gonna like it. Oh my god. And they're all naked, and I just want them to put their clothes on. Oh, woe is me, you know? That's truly the worst part of my day. Where I have to see a bunch of old naked Republicans. But alas, it's you know, the cross I bear. Anyway, that would scare the heck out of me. Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly pleasant, because you never exactly know how they're gonna react, even when I'm giving like a relatively banal assessment of things. Where I'm like, well, you know, I know polling indicates this, but, you know, we can see how the campaign was run this way. It's like, yeah, if you want to go inside baseball about it, sure, we can. And then they never like it when I do that. When I want to have to try to explain tariffs. Oh, my God. Also, dogs don't always react to like makes most dogs. My family dog, that's the first one I remember. She was weirdly unaffected by grape. Didn't know dogs are deathly sensitive to things like grapes. We tossed him to her, treat Chase. She loved him. Died of an old age. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes I wonder if some of that's just like if you started giving it at a young enough age, if it would like have become accustomed to it. Who knows? As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. You're a published scholar who doesn't have to get at a conference a fight with his team historian because she got angry you disagreed with her in a random paper. Well, when you put it like that, it sounds like cool. Oh my god. Listen. Me play Minecraft and make silly little video essay. Oh man, somebody tried to save my soul in the comments of the video essay recently. I got a great comment about how I need to repent. Oh, it's a wonderful day. They're my favorite comments. I can't lie. They're so, I don't know, amusing. It's like you typed out such a long paragraph. I feel compelled to read it. Sometimes I forget people my age are like accomplished. I mean, it's like, you know, sure, but it's not like I'd be not too pleased if that was like a life, you know. It's kind of just like a thing that's happened. I just happen to write essays well and like yes. I'm not good. I'm not great with compliments. I should just be taking your compliments. And some dogs are actually not allergic to chocolate. Yeah. It's difficult to tell, so I wouldn't gamble it, but yeah. There's no easy way to tell if they are or not, but I think please check yourself before doing it that all dogs should have a white chocolate because cacao is poison. Yeah, well, because white chocolate's technically not chocolate, right? Christian commenters, let's go! I know, right? Oh my god. Like, I've gotten a few already, but the most recent ones I've seen like paragraphs. And it's because like some are on the robots videos, some are on the Fist Fox video. I think there was one on the Over the Garden Wall video recently, and I was like, oh. Speaking of, that's like at 9,000 views. That's huge, dude. So thank you to anybody who checked it out. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't, consider checking it out. It is very cool. It's actually, as of yesterday, that show is now 10 years old. Yippee! So consider going to YouTube channel. Yes. Watch video. Yes. Like, comment, dislike, do as you so please. Drag me in the car. Do as you so wish. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I need mass amounts of which I'm going to get, I think, by mining back. That sounds like a good idea. I have, okay, good. Do I not have? So, I'm moving right along. I think what's most fun about making videos like that is probably the insane comments you get, though. I mean, it's like a balance between, like, I have gotten... Video essays have been such an odd thing to make for me. Odd's the only word I can think of right now, but it's like oddly enjoyable, but like in the way where it's like I'll make them, and there's such an eclectic amount of people who will watch some of them, and it's so interesting to hear their story. It's like such a weirdly like fulfilling thing. I go, oh, this connected with this person. Oh, this feels really nice to hear. Grape Dog was Street Streetwalker, named Dick Dole. Gonna become a Christian commenter on your video nap, but I spread positive, passive, aggressive comments. Yeah, instead of being repent. It's repentant and take Christ's embrace. It becomes Jeezy Creasy thinks you're pretty easy breezy. He thinks you're pretty cool. Poison Cured 1. For real though, that doesn't sound fun for the pup. Ooh. Yeah, no, it really does. That sounds rather unpleasant. Eh. This. I'm gonna use this dirt, I think, to like re-terrain some of the area behind it so that it's ready for building. Because I'd like to start working on what's gonna be up in that area. That would probably be the smart decision. Or maybe, you know, I was always gonna do this to have this be more open on this side, but maybe at like right here I should have it bank off so that this, I don't have to like mine this all down, and instead this is like that other side, just a raised up platform. Now that I think about it, maybe that is a smarter plan. Where like I can then just wall it as I did back there so that it creates tiers that way. I was gonna say before you told you insane Friday, but I'm gonna go quiet because I need to lock in on this project. But I'll be here. You got it, boss. Best of luck with the project. I'm sure you'll crush it. Oh yeah, speaking of, I hope your assignment, I hope your essay went well, that you were able to get done. It was a history one, I think, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. No, it was you. Yeah, the hurricane like happened, and you were late getting it in. Hope that went well. Oh yeah, also, by the way, since we're past, since we're into a new month, the sub goal has changed, and it is now, finally, Hylics, for those who have asked for Hylic on loop. I know nothing about the game. I know literally nothing about it. Was a month late, LMAO, yo. Well, I mean, hopefully, he gave me an 82 on it. Let's go, dude. Hey, man, if you do the work, that's what's important. I'm a firm believer of that, of like professors and teachers that are like, hey, man, if you do the work, I'll give you, I'll never give you 100%, but if it's good, I'll grade it accordingly. You know? Yo, back. Have you guys seen the new game Mouthwash? Huh? No, what's that? What do you mean? I don't even know who that's by. He said I was gonna get 60 and I was fine with 60, but 82 saves my grade in that class. Let's go. Oh, it sounds like a good guy, man. What do you do with it? I heard about ants. Have you heard about the new video game releasing Ants? You play ants. I'm not even joking. It's a video game about being ants in a backyard. I'm actively avoiding mouthwashing spoilers. Very hyped about. What is mouthwash? You should, Tyler. It's so good. You mean tiger? Oh my god. No, I have heard about Enigma de Medo. And that's because I'm Portuguese. Ah. Well, there, you see, there's a new game. I think it's called Ants. Not really about mouthwash. It's about cosmic horror. You've lost me. You've lost me. No. There we go. Empire of Ants. That's what it's called. Empire of Ants. Launching November 7th. Game where you just play ants. That, from what I can tell, that's all the game is. And I love it. I'm so pleased for that. I don't know who came up with that. Who was like, what if we just made a video game where all they did was play? Oh, I meant to grab it. Right, come in. I don't care about ants, Nap. Ah! Ah, no, why? Would you play ants? Come on. There's ants. I care about ants. Let's go. Somebody understands the vision. Somebody understands the dream. It's not some Honey, I Shrunk the Kid game like Grounded. You're just straight up ants. It's got multiplayer. And it's got 1v1, so I don't know if that means like you play an ant and another person's an ant and you fight them as an ant. That sounds crazy. That sounds like an insane idea for a video game. I need that game to be honest. It seems chill. Can we all play for ants? Maybe. That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, can I get a bunch of people together and play as like a colony of ants? I should say, I heard about this game all of 2 hours before stream. And I was like, I'm hooked. What is this? I was like, this is crazy. This is insane. This is diabolical. Give me 100 right now. Nap, read Tiger's explanation. Yo, got it, boss. Yo, important, Mesmo, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Mouthwash is not really about its cosmic horror, psychological horror, or about the nature of humans happen to be locked on a spaceship and only edible substance they have is mouthwash, hence the name. Okay, that does sound kind of sick, actually. Wait, I'm not gonna. I mean, I feel like that's at the very least like a good book, if nothing else, you know? Calling Mesmo, it's easier. You got it, boss. I mean, if the ant game is like 20 bucks or less, I could probably get him play. I would totally play with that. Oh, I hope it's just a silly little game. I don't know anything else about it other than like I just saw a trailer that was like Empire of Ants, and I was like, somebody dedicated out a whole team to make it a game where you only play ants. Take my money. That sounds like the right kind of crazy. Oh my god. I hope you're doing well though, Mesmo. Welcome. We're talking about random indie games, I guess, that we've heard about. I assume Empire of Ants is indie. I guess maybe it could be backed by a massive corporation. I don't know. I just can't foresee anybody convincing shareholders that a video game entirely about ants is gonna be like monumental. Hello there, yo! Happy election eve. This stream I will be behaving. Hello, Mello. I'm so glad to see you. Tyler told me you weren't coming for this month. You said you were never coming back to stream. And I was like, well, all right, I guess that's how that'll be.
Hey guys, as you all know, tomorrow is a very important day.
Uh-huh.
It is election day, so make sure
Yes.
to go out and vote.
Yes, that's true. Wait a second, that's actually real. Wait, Tyler! Tyler, yes, exactly! Tyler, that's exactly right!
It is also the last day that you can pre-order the
Oh
new
my
Batgirl 2024
Oh
that comes
my-
out November 6th.
Why did I have hope? Why? Why did I believe? Why was I like, oh my god, he's finally turned over a new leaf? Not this again. That's what I'm saying. I slept through the start of stream, but yeah. After this week, I am abstaining. Wow. Unbelievable. I can't believe you hate me. What happened to Napvember? Come on, that was a way better trend. That was a way better trend, and I got to see cool art out of it. No, come on. Oh, come on, no, please. Nap, I won't leave without my bro. I don't know how to just give you 10 random channel points, though. Is that something I can do? It's election week. How am I supposed to miss this? It's like Christmas for me. What are you, a professor of political science?
Make sure to vote for Jill Biden.
My god. Mello, has anyone ever greeted you with hello there, Mello? I mean, I say mellow hello there. I'm having fun. Good, I'm glad. Oh my god, I hope you voted. I hope you've gotten out and voted and taken some friends and got your friends to vote, your friends and your family and everybody else. I got it randomly, so I'm happy enough. Nice. I got my prize by the god. They knew what was up. They were like, I mean, Jesus. I need to stop streaming. I need to I need to leave. I need to be done with this. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. I'd like everyone to know I went early and voted, texted Tyler about it, and he went, have fun voting for Jill. Tyler is a menace, okay? He's a menace to society. Yo, angry Canadian! I spent all that time typing out messages and apps straight to skip over. No, what? Did I miss a message? Oh, I did. It was while Tyler was... It was during the bits from Tyler. I'm sorry, King. Mr. Napoleon, we've been trying to contact you for some time about your car's extended warranty that's gonna expire soon. This is the last attempt to contact you that'll make you, that we will make, and if you don't respond in a timely manner, your vehicle warranty will be voided. Ha! Joke's on you! I don't got a vehicle. Ha-ha! You fool! Repo it for all I care. Oh my god. Nap, am I allowed to vote for you in the guaranteed blue state of Mass? King, you're allowed to vote for whoever you would like, so long as you do show up and you vote, and vote down ballot, vote all the different options, vote on everything, vote for your congressman, vote for the Senate race if you got one, vote on propositions. Just go do your civic duty. Love of God. Oh god, I got vote in my brain now. It's working. That was my plan all along. I think it's just diagonal, right? Gonna vote Green Party for all options. See, the Green Party doesn't actually ever care about being in power because they're a Russian psyop. That is exactly why they don't run any congressmen, but okay. You can't vote for them for Congress because they don't run anybody for Congress. You know, if they actually cared about making changes in a civic society, they would run somebody for Congress as well. But oh well. Anyway, who said that? That was crazy. And something just came over me. I don't know what that was. Wow. Bop, 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 bop. My mom was a diva this election. Oh, pray tell. Go vote. Inaction in itself is an action, and not an action I approve of. Exactly. You get it. You understand. I feel like Nap would have a Prius. You have that aura? What do you mean? I have the aura of a pro. Oh my god. First of all, you're wrong. That is not the vehicle out of. If I could own any vehicle, it would not be a Prius of all things. Dear Lord. I mean, if I could own any vehicle, it'd probably be like a 1967 Camaro, but like, that's. Ooh, or maybe a Cutlass. But that would just be like if I could own anything. I can't vote since it's not my country this time. Commit fraud! That's a joke. That is a joke, let it be known.
I love voting fraud. I am Fraud Max.
Jesus Christ, no,
I have already voted
please.
for Kamala Harris 12 times. If you aren't using your dead relatives' mail-in ballots, you aren't doing it correctly.
This is a crime! In a video game. In a video game. Video game. King! So we live in a small town and there was literally a single person running for prosecute or whatever, and she personally beefed the guy who was failing. So she did a write-in and wrote anyone else based move. Yo, Indy, how do? I hope you're doing well, King. Goes a over there. But I would vote for Obama. Because he was the funniest president in my life. But I don't know or care what his policies really were. But he was funny. Yeah, he also can't be president again legally. So that's yeah. Unlike you guys, we don't really let people do more than 8 years. That's technically 10 years is the most anybody could have. But that would be like if they were vice president for half of a term. And then the president got killed, and then they took over the back half of the term, but it was over the 50% mark, so that they were in the back half of it. And then they took over from there. Then they could run after the 2-year mark, win that, and then they could run again. I'm basically it. I got I voted werewolf sticker. You got the rah. You got the vote. Oh man, that's sick. That's actually awesome. I'm so glad it won. I'm so glad they used it. Oh, so based. Oh my god. What? If Go gets back in, there will be crimes committed. I don't know what that means. Great news, all Stardew Cali. I don't know what that is. I only know about Stardew Valley. Oh, I'm sorry. Finally, our updated finally came out to console. Start a new playthrough to celebrate. Let's go. Kamala Harris. Someone showed the Kamala Harris the werewolf I voted. They did. Wait, they did? They did, or you think somebody should? These are very different things. I need to know. I need to know which one it is. And if they have, I wish to see. Somebody somebody send something. Bah. Bah. And this, that, Baba boy. Easy as can be. I guess I should really tidy this thing up a bit. So it's not just like purely your gross bobble. No politics, but I had some fun realization about my gender. It took me a ridiculously long time to put 2 and 2 together and realize that not only, yes, am I gender fluid, but I'm going between man and non-binary, and I'm also a butch woman. Wacky but true. You whackity quackity do. Yo, congrats, King. That sounds sick. And me, Tyler, too. Oh, they did. There is a TikTok. I can send it to you. Put it in the Discord, pals. Slap that bad boy in the Discord. Problem is, there's not much difference between butch man and butch woman, so it took me ages to notice. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Cool, dude. They should give you like an extra, like little like pin. You should get like it should be like, you know how like military, like they get like the like additional like bars on their epaulet thing. Feel like that. Get like yeah, for different tours. Yeah. I was thinking about online dating again, and I had a thought, and I'd be comfortable with being a man or with the woman in the relationship with a woman, and then I was like, hey, wait a minute. Every election eve, make sure to leave out cookies and milk. What? Oh my god. That's not an association that exists, is it? That'd be a funny name. Whackity schmackity do. Probably. Bro, that's the best sticker ever. I know, right? Also, yes, Butch is open to all genders. If you're Butch, it's a vibe. Yo! I gave up online so long ago. Everywhere I look was old men, and I'm not that, I didn't know it. I was like, give up online. You're online right now. What do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? You're this is a digital format. What are you talking about? I didn't know you meant dating. Oh, man. Oh, that's like, I want to tell that's... Hey, chatters, I had, you want to know another fun story? I had a funny last week/weekend, I think. Actually, I could be wrong in my assessment of the story, so maybe I should tell it. Never mind. Hey, more old men for me. Hey, yo. I can't specify, I can't specify what they said, but the dude who, killed Osama bin Laden said he wanted to do that. Huh. In like a, you know what? I don't know if I want to know anyway. You can't never mind it. Well, it might be nothing, okay? Listen, it might be nothing. So the long and the short of it is I got booked in. I was like, oh, I need it's coming up to flu season. Your boy wants to stay healthy. So I was like, I should get booked in to go get like flu shots and stuff like that. Like and get I need a tetanus shot again because you're meant to get those every X many years. And so I was like, oh, I should get booked in to go do that. And I knew a place that would, and I knew a pharmacy that I could book in at that would do them. And so I was like, oh, that's perfect. I could book in at the pharmacy because they're just, it's fairly simple, you know. You just pay out and do the vaccines. Whoa. Oh my god, I will have to unfollow. Oh my god. I can back that up, huh? Wait, what? I can back that up. Nap after stream. I will send you into him with the guy who killed us. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to know. Rip Nap, he got government chipped. It's true. Well, since birth. Been chipped since birth. It's true. It's true. Like a dog. They so that they could find me if I ran off. They'd be like, hey, he's got his chip in. It's fine. Oh my god. I need more plaid flannel shirts. Thing is, I run so temperature hot now that this cops actively attempt to murder me. Ooh. Is getting the vaccine gonna become even more Bryce Tyler. Anyway, long and the short of it is that I went in, you know, get my shots and stuff like that. I was like, this will be over quickly, you know. I'm not too bad with needles or nothing, so I was like, this will be fine. It'll be fine, you know. I got a flu shot once and literally got sick the next day. Never got one again, and I've never gotten the flu since. You're so right, King. Vaccines are a sham. They're just trying to make people sick. But anyway, not gonna lie, the microchip that I could just write whatever to put pretty nifty. I could put my favorite poems on it. Oh my god. Well, I've been doing homework this whole time, but I gotta lock in. I gotta log in and then leave. So I'll see you later. Later, you know. Hopefully the homework goes well, King. It's all fake, guys. Just so you know. Oh. Anyway, so there I was. I was like, all right, filling in the forms and whatnot that you got to do. Like, you know, you're not gonna sue if anything goes wrong. Yada yada yada. Are you feeling ill currently? Da 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 da. Stuff like that. You know, the classics. And I was filling through those forms. And then I got in there, and you know, it was pretty simple. But it was because I was getting two. They were like, okay, we're gonna do one in each arm instead of just all in one arm. But it was different because normally I've gone to this pharmacy a number of times, like over the years, and it's always the same guy. It's like this guy who owns it, who's the like main head pharmacist, and he's the one who's normally always doing it. He's like a 50 pushing 60 kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like he's an older man. He's like in his 60s probably. And so, you know, he's always been the guy. But this time it wasn't. This time it was someone else, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's different. It's always been the other guy, but all right. And so it was this younger lady who was I mean, I say younger, she's probably like mid-30s. But anyway, so she was there, and she was like, oh yeah, he's out, it's gonna be me today or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. And so we go about our way with that kind of thing, where she wants to run down the list again. We run through it all, you know. And you sure all of these are, and I was like, yeah, that's why I checked them. Yep. And so I get the first needle, no problem. Tanked that thing like it was nothing. And so I was like, oh, perfect. All right, grand. And then they gave me, but I did bleed a little when the like needle came out. And so that, yo, Netable, thanks so much for the follow. How do? What do you mean, misogynist? What do you mean? In what way? What? Oh my god. Grant, you're meant to be doing homework. What are you doing here? Did you get your homework done, King? Taking a 5 or 10 minute break. I suppose. fingerless gloves that match the sleeveless shirt. What, like Ash Ketchum? I mean, he was the peak of fashion. Bro. Kept that same style for like a gajillion years. What are you drinking, Mr. Knapp? I am drinking water. 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 That there. There. Oh, blade. Oh, I left here. Hi. I brought it with me and everything. Where did I leave that? Oh, I left it over there. Not gonna lie, I actually do kind of dress like Ash. It started by accident, but not anymore. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. I was just poking fun. Okay. Well, I was concerned. I didn't want the wrong impression to be given, so I was like, oh, maybe I should back out of this story. But anyway, like all that's happening though is just that, yeah. So I got the one shot and it started to bleed. She was like, oh well, we're gonna need to get a band-aid. You know, it's fine. Like they've done that countless times. Like I've gotten countless band-aids for this, but this time I happened to notice it was like branded for the actual like pharmacy, and I was like, oh, that's weird. So I like commented on it. I was just like, oh, that's odd. Like, you guys switch over to like your own branded? I didn't realize that was like something you guys did do, you know? And so she was like, oh yeah, no, we switched over sometime this year. No idea why, but you know, yeah, we got these, and I think we even got like little woodland creatures for the little kid. And so I, trying to be funny, just went like, oh, what? Oh, I'm not good enough. I can't have the little woodland creatures. Wow. No joy, no whimsy for me. Wow. I get it. I'm old. I'm grizzled. I'm beyond it now. No lollipop at the end. It's fine. Which she, you know, your boy chasing a laugh. I just like making people laugh. And so she did. She thought it was funny. She was like, well, we could definitely put one on for the next one. And I was like, well, I mean, well, thank God. I'd hope. I mean, I woodland creatures are gonna make this feel a lot better at the end. Let me tell you. And we joke a little bit more after that kind of thing, and then we get to the next one. You're definitely joking. It definitely didn't want one. I kind of did actually. I wanted the woodland creature one. But anyway, I wanted to see what they looked like, cause she like, and then she like brought them out. It was like, oh yeah, they're even smaller and stuff like that. And I was like, well, we'll just have to be careful. Can't spill too much blood then, I guess, huh? And you know, she was laughing at that and stuff like that. We were just chatting, and I just thought, you know, I was being funny. But anyway, this eventually led to I didn't bleed out off the other pinprick. But you know, she was like, oh well, I mean, we got to give you one anyway. Got a match, right? And I was like, yeah, exactly. And we kept talking or whatever. And I forget what that led to. I then like was asking some questions about kind of like her work and stuff like that. Cause then, I was getting ready to leave. Well, not fully leave. It's like within this pharmacy, normally you get a shot, you know, and you go, oh yeah, please, could you just wander around for a little bit, like stay in the store for like about 10 or 15 minutes or so. Is like that's I've always been asked every time they do, because like it's, you know, in case you like have a reaction or like collapse or something, they'll then be like there to be like, oh, okay, thank God, we're here and able to figure this out like right now. It's very unlikely. It's never happened to anybody I've known, but it's what they always ask you to do, just a precaution. I mean, they're not gonna hold a gun to your head and make you stay, but they just ask. They're like, oh, and if you don't mind, can you just take 10 or 15 minutes to walk around before heading out? And I was like, but she didn't mention it this time. And so I brought it up myself. I was like, oh yeah, and I suppose you want me to stick around to make sure that, you know, like I don't drop dead or nothing, right? Yeah. I just gotta wander around for what, like 10 or 15 minutes or something like that? She said, and so what she said was, she said, yeah, or, you know, I mean, you could leave and give it some time, and then maybe if you're feeling, and she said, yeah, or, you know, yeah, or if you're in a rush and need to head out, you know, you could leave, and if you're feeling anything, then, you know, maybe you could give me a call. And so then she wrote out a phone number on like the little like doctor sticky note thing and handed it to me, and I was like, oh, okay, sick, great. And so then I left, and I was like, oh, that's all fine, that's all fine. And then I didn't feel like, I felt fine, so I never called. And then I was retelling this story to a friend of mine, and they were like, the pharmacist gave you her number? And I was like, well, yeah, she said to call. She said to call if I was like feeling, like if I was feeling anything, like, and I was like, and you know, I wasn't. I didn't end up feeling anything. So, like, I felt fine. The flu shot was great. And given your own reactions, this is now implying to me that maybe my friend was right. It was in a medical setting. I was like, oh, okay, sick. And I left, and I didn't think anything of it. So, you know, I was like, oh, I guess I don't have to wander around the storm for 15 minutes. Like, I didn't... Please call her. I can't now. It's been like 2 weeks. He said if you feel anything this weekend, which was 2 weekends ago. I guess I probably should have clued in when she had mentioned the weekend. Now that I say that out loud, you know, you know, now that I say it, now that I verbalize it, maybe she had been, huh. I don't want to think about this anymore. You know, I wasn't convinced my friend was right, but now I'm talking myself through the story again. Huh. You know, perhaps she would ask you to call the pharmacy, not her personal. I don't know. It's a small pharmacy. Did you like her? She's the kind of woman that you would have wanted to go on a date with? I mean, like, not really. She's a bit old for my like 30 something. I assume. That seems like a tall bill. But anyway, I thought this story would end with Nap getting a date. This is Nap we're talking about. She wrote it on the official pharmacy pad. Oh my god. I asked her about woodland creature band-aids. What part of that would make me think that she was interested? I was just demanding of woodland creature. I just wanted the cool band-aid. I just wanted the cooler. I just wanted to be sure that I got a cool band-aid and a lollipop at the end. Oh my god, Nap hates older women. Nap, she probably thinks you're gay. Why? Where's that coming from? Can you not text her? I mean, I guess if it's I don't know if it's a cell number. I guess maybe it is. I just assumed it was for like the pharmacy. One sec. Hoggers!
No, it isn't.
Yo! Allie! How do? One second, it's a little crumpled. Okay, so it is. Okay, so it might be a different number than what is at the bottom of the page. It may in fact be a different phone number from the official one printed on the paper. Huh. Okay, yeah, I'm an idiot. How was I to know? That's not on me. Oh my god, Allie, thank you so much for 15 months of Prime. Oh. That makes a lot of things snap into place suddenly. Lord have mercy, why do good things happen to the worst people? Wait! I'm not a bad person. What do you mean? You know what? I'm standing by it. I think you are like my friend and are reading too much into this. I think she meant nothing by it. You just happen to be like, oh yeah, if anything feels wrong or whatever, like give me a call. You know, like a doctor. I have another 30-minute timeout. You got it, boss. Perhaps dropped on your head as a child? No, not that I know of. Oh, he gave you her number. I thought it was the number for the pharmacy. Hey, quick question. Is this the gay? No, it's a different friend, okay? It's a different friend. Don't worry about it. They're different. Not the same one. I have more than one friend. Okay? Oh, got the vaccine immediately. I don't know if I believe you on that. What do you mean? You're going insane? You text her anyway? I can't say it's been weeks. It's been weeks. Not my story. Was there a story? One second. One mellow story. A college girl came in and ordered a book, and she wrote her phone number down after we like stood and joked while I was on autopilot customer service mode, and she slid her number and was like, can you call me if my book comes in, or you know, anything? Is that how I sound? Is that how is that how confused I sound? No, how would you drop the ball that bad? Oh my god. Apologize? What? I didn't realize. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I got a lot going on this week, okay? There's a lot happening. Hey, I'm sorry to be so much of a dum-dum to realize you wanted to ask for it. But what if she didn't? What if she comes back with like, what? Dude, no, what? I'm your pharmacist. What do you mean? Brother, this was a medical thing. What if that's not what she wanted? Just try once, please, and just do one thing. Oh my god. Maybe maybe. Oh my god. I was just there to get shots, man. I didn't have anything else on my mind. I was like, all right, gotta do this. Then I gotta go home. Then I gotta start getting dinner work done, you know? Nat, make sure she's voting. Oh my god. Hey, you got a plan to vote tomorrow? If so, if not, can I be part of it? Yeah, let me go vote with my pharmacist. Oh my god. Hey, you need a ride to the holes. Oh my god. Snap my story, please. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have sound off, so I don't entirely know what's happening, but this sounds like you're fumbling. No, I'm not. Oh my god. Not my story. And I went, yeah, be sure to contact it so you'll know. And then put the number away, and she left because I was like, we already have her phone number. You threw it away in front of her? Like in front of her, you crumpled it up and threw it away? Is that what you're saying? Like you in front of her went, yeah, I'll contact. We have you in the system, and then like threw it into a trash can like Kobe. Oh my god. No, but that would be incredible if that is. That would be amazing. No, it's a garbage under the counter, and it was after she left. I don't know. That's not how the story sounded, King. I don't know if I believe you. Seems kind of like a tall tale. He went to get flu shots, had a funny combo with his pharmacist. She gave him her number, and he entirely didn't realize it was her number and not just the pharmacist. But like. Oh, what? I ask about getting woodland creature band-aids and suddenly I'm offered a date? I don't think so. That's not how that works. Oh. I can't go on a date with that, but we talked about incredibly. I just got yapping. I can't go on a date with somebody I've yapped at. She probably thinks I'm an incredible nerd. It's a horrible idea. Oh, God. If she's older, maybe she wants... Go get the bag! I don't know if a pharmacist makes that much, do they? Ladies love yappers. Do they? I don't think that's true, Kate. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's... well, actually... Wait, no comment. No comment.
Snap, you should actually report them. A medical board dating a patient is a huge conflict of interest and unethical. Jane.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Oh, you wrote one payment, suddenly you go to a comment because the lead French story is hunting you to death. Things just happened to you. They're not hunting me to death. They just wanted me expelled. That's different. It's academic death. Oh my god. Tyler's so right. I should just simply report her. But I told my IRLs and they were like, oh, that's so weird because I just signed her up for a library card. So I checked the card catalog and make sure it was correct. And then I threw it away because I was like, oh, well, we'll let her know. Hello. You know, maybe Canadian's not entirely wrong. I've had far too many. Now I'm thinking about a lot of encounters. Maybe yapping. But this is like, oh man, this is also like how I learned, like, some people apparently find like how I yap about things to be like flirty, and I don't mean it to be in the slightest. They're like, I was like, what? No, it wasn't. You're crazy. You're seeing things. I am just people yapping. I am just talking away. I was in customer service mode. This guy sucks. Hey, how do you think I feel? I was like, oh, I am at a pharmacy. Yes. This is person doing their job. I shouldn't presume they're interested in me. That would be weird. We're the customer. Yes, I don't want to harass anybody at their place of employment. I don't start chatting up people where they're working. That's a horrible idea. You really thought you could get me like that, didn't you? You thought you had a chick. Wrong. Hoggers.
Ah, hola.
Yo! Oliver! Aldo, thank you so much for 32 months, King. Welcome. We're learning about how I dropped the bag, apparently. I dropped the ball again with a lady. My love life is in shambles, Oliver. It's devastating. It's either people I'm interested in set me up with men, or I don't understand that there's people interested. It's one or the other. There's no in between. In fairness, this is the only time this has happened in like months. So like it's been a while. First time this year, I think that I could recall. But yeah, lots of people think I'm flirting when I'm talking to nice people, and it's led to so many incidents thinking I'm I don't want people to think that of me. That's my point. Is I never consider anything. If somebody's at their place of employment, I would never want to consider that to be like flirting, because like, bro, they're paid to be nice. Like they probably have a manager who's like, you weren't smiling enough on shift today. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to be a part of all that. Nab, what bots do you use for commands? Nightbot. I use Nightbot. Reaper. Aw, man. Nap, at this rate, your dating pool is gonna be only men, because you fumble all the women you meet. Hey, not all of them. I mean, I guess all of them in the long term, yes. But I've dated. Not all of them were fumbles.
Nap, just do everyone a favor, including yourself, and be bisexual.
Brother. What do you mean, do? I like you frame that as me doing others a favor. Got something you need to let me know? Okay. Oh no, Minecraft YouTuber did not make that joke. I'm trying to get it to work. It's not working. Nightbot's not working? It should be. Like I could still do commands like parkour. Give the men in your life a chance. What a statement. My commands for my channel. Oh, your command. Well, like if they're not enabled on my are you trying to use them on your channel or on my channel? Because if they're commands for your channel, they wouldn't work here. Nap, that wasn't 30 minutes. I just hit the timeout button, King. Why are you back here if it wasn't 30 minutes? Oh my god. If Nap was by, that would just be twice as many fumbles? No, that's unhinged. Come on. Come on. I'll have you not. Oh my god. I guess technically it would be, because I don't ever realize when that's happening either. But I also think you guys read into stuff too much. I still think you guys are wrong about the people at the gym. I think you guys just, I think you're writing your own little stories with that one. I asked for 30 minutes, but you only timed me out for 10. I just hit the button. I didn't actually see how long it was. He's right, he would. Oh my god. I'm tempted to going back to dressing ugly. people at the library tend to act like me talking to them in any context is flirting when I wear my cute clothes. Oh, that's off. I'm trying to make some commands for real when I'm live doing an event, and I don't know how. Well, are you using like if you're in the have you given Nightbot mod permissions? Like, did you mod Nightbot? Did you mod Nightbot in your channel? Because you have to mod the bot. Maybe manifest too hard. Oh, that might help. Yep. That would be an important step. Yep. Giving the bot permissions is kind of important step in the whole process. Yeah. Turns out. Oh my god. It'll be like 15-year-old to like I cannot be. Oh my god, I have $45 in my bank and you're a child. What about the psychic? Come on, they can see the future or something. Surely they can see the future and it'll all be fine, right? Oh. I thought it would be over here. Did you finish Agatha? I got one more episode to go. And then I'll have finished it. Yes. Oh, speaking of, how was everyone's Halloween? Hopefully good. How do you mod people? What, have you never modded anybody? Do you have no mods? It's the same way you VIP people, King. You just go into roles. You go into moderation and roles. I've fallen off, Nap. Wow. Unbelievable. The psychic has been calling, and I'm always the one that's forced to answer because I'm the only worker she'll talk to over the phone, and she'll be yelling at me bad lately. Then don't answer. Hang up. Say you're going through a psychic tunnel. Weenie Hut General. My Halloween was pretty uneventful, but my boyfriend performed in his first drag show, and I'm so proud of him. Yo, hope that went well then, Kick. Hope he rocked the fit. Idiot. So it started bad because my friends didn't come to a party I was going to. Then my online friend called me, played D&D. So I played D&D in a caravan. Yo! Well, I'm glad that it all turned around then, King. That's awesome. Was okay. Did some horror world in the VR chat mostly on my own. Ate candy. Was a nifty old little time. Yo! Those sound like pretty good Halloween. Got to do some fun things. Didn't do everything I wanted to do, but it's okay. Did have fun. That's the important bit. So long as some fun was had, then it sounds like it was probably a pretty good Halloween. No. Oh, that's out. Quickly from the little stone gallery. Nap, you should have streamed this on Halloween because this was a special skeleton that spawned with pumpkins on their head, and you could have kidnapped. Would they not have reverted? Like after the fact? You want kind of like the presents, stuff like that for presents at Christmas, like the chests look like presents, but then afterwards they no longer do. Walked into work in last month in an outfit where every piece was some kind of SpongeBob merch, including shoes and glasses, that I felt like I was in another dimension. It's not even a story I can tell because it sounds like the biggest lie. That's kind of awesome. You didn't tell me that this lady was so based, Mello. What do you mean? tell me that this psychic was William Fancy. We gave out candy to the kids. That was fun. I didn't expect any kids to show up, but it made me happy. Yo! Should not have told that group of 50 kids they were allowed to take as much as they wanted because they decimated our bowl. That's a rookie mistake. I remember I had an apartment that also happened to me. I remember because it was like a younger teenager. It was just like, I said, oh yeah, take 2 big handfuls. They were like, two big handfuls, and I was like, yes, what? Yeah, I don't like how you said that. And they took, oh my god, they might as well had a baseball glove on, dude. It, like, each handful was like dripping with candy. It was insane. I was like, okay. Oh man. I saw her at early voting in the parking lot and she somehow didn't recognize me. Who's she voting for? She's psychic. She should know. She should know who's gonna win. I hate trunk or treating. I agree. It's stupid. How do I write a conclusion? Well, you start with the phrase in conclusion, and then you summarize. It's basically a reverse introduction thing. You summarize all your points. In conclusion, da 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 is why da 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 da. Therefore, da 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 da. This culminates in da 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 da. Like that's all a conclusion is. Just restating your points. It's basically a restatement of your thesis, and a thesis is just topic plus comment. It was my roomie's first Halloween doing either end of trick-or-treating, so they were very happy that we ended up giving out all our candy. Yo! I remember when I trick-or-treating once, we got someone's right as so finish the night. Oh, and so me and my just got the rest of their stuff. It was great. Yo! I remember there was an old man they used to do that. He'd be like, and nobody comes around, and he would just dump the whole bowl. Oh, it was great. Magic. I got to work I've fallen on not off. You've fallen up, King. You're falling up. Oh my. Guys, I think someone's flirted with me. Help. No. Suffer. Suffer. L plus ratio. Suffer. Suffer as I have suffered. I was thinking about putting up Halloween decorations, but my mom thinks I'll invite the devil into our home, so she wouldn't let me. I mean, she's right. I mean, you know, you can tell her Ludwig agrees, you know, it's the devil would be invited in. But he's a pretty chill guy. He's alright, you know, he's a pretty chill guy. So, you know, it does invite him in, but, you know, he's not bad. He's good company. Usually brings some party favors, you know, usually brings something over. Never comes empty-handed. Is like the too long didn't read, isn't it? Yeah, basically. I mean, it's just it's like someone should roughly be able to understand the broad strokes of your paper by reading either your conclusion or your abstract, which should both realistically summarize the whole thing. What the conclusion doesn't do is offer any of the explanation of how you arrived at that, which is why so many theorists are like in terms of philosophy are so long-winded, because usually they're trying to like fully explain a topic exhaustively through the logic with no logical fallacies and the like. So it's like you gotta slowly lead somebody to your conclusion. Shut up, Nap. It's not funny. I think it is. Nap, I've been sitting on this question for a while. Which question's that? As the one song, as that one song says, "Be into devil, walking side by side." It does say that. It was big on TikTok, yes. How do you feel about Lore Olympus? What? About the lore about Olympus? Like, how do I feel about Greek myth? What is Lore Olympus? What is this? A romance webcomic by artist Rachel Smythe. Huh. I have no opinions on it whatsoever, to be honest, King. I've never heard tell. Pretty sure the whole point of Halloween and the dressing up back before it was Halloween was to protect yourself from spirits. So I don't really get the whole inviting the devil into your home. I mean, it invites him into your home and explains to him that if he lays one little thingy on you, you're gonna break his other 10, you know? He has 11. Lore Olympus comic web series, I think some controversial. I don't know why. Modern, it is really bad. Roughly, how many words would you expect in a conclusion for an 1,000-word essay to be? 300 to 250, roughly. I mean, it depends. I mean, you'd want, roughly speaking. I mean, how many? If you're doing like a 5-paragraph structure of an intro, three body paragraphs, and then a conclusion, then you'll want like 100 words, 300, 300, 300, 100. You know, if you're sticking to it, like if you can't go over 1,000. I have returned. Welcome back. One of my TAs at college tried so hard to pivot my entire final project just being Lore Olympus fan art. I still hold a grudge. Wait, what? They were like, no, please, do fan art, please. Do this fan art for this thing I like. Yes, please. I disagree. It is ugly. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, hydrate. Ugh. What I miss, we started talking about something called Lore Olympus that I don't know what it is, but Mello asked me my opinion. Okay, now I'm panicking. I have no structure whatsoever. I mean, do you have an intro, a body, and a conclusion? Like, do you have a thesis statement? I mean, like, I'm not saying you have to, like, split it into chapters. I'm just saying, like, roughly speaking, most people go, like, oh, I have, like in a thesis, you might be like, here are my 3 main points I'm going to talk on. And then each 1 paragraph per point. And then you conclude. No, because dealing with that TA drained of all motivation for my work because they just tore down everything I did is really messed up attempt to make me. That's crazy. Wait, what? That's so gross. Oh my god. Or was this like, imagine everything wrong with how TikTok talks about Hades and Persephone from modern lens. It's so awful. It makes me want to punch a hole in the wall. Oh, it's that kind of a modern retelling. Oh. Yeah, I think there's probably a reason I never watched or read it or watched it or whichever, however it's meant to be consumed. But I didn't like it as much as everyone did. Sorry. Oh, okay, Mel. Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't seem like many people in the chat. I mean, don't get me wrong. If people are allowed to like it, but I don't know. There's a certain group of, if I'm understanding correctly, there's a certain style of retelling of Greek myth that I don't know. I personally don't vibe with. But It's just me, baby. I'm an art student who hates doing art. The most I'm going to do with my degree is analyze what webcomics I think look ugly, and I think Lore Olympus has always looked bad. Yeah, but you also think the Minecraft movie looks bad, so... So, you know, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if your opinion holds much water here, you know? Nappa God of War hater confirmed. What? What do you mean a God of War hater confirmed? I love God of War. What do you mean? Or, well, I like 2018's God of War and Ragnarok. I like those two. You're talking about the first three. Yeah, I actually didn't really like the first three. I was not an original fan of God of War. Mind you, I wasn't like allowed to play them till years after they came out, so maybe it's like it had to be there. I don't know, but I never personally enjoyed the first game. Mind you, I also never played them. I just watched them be played on YouTube. Maybe it's different if you play them. I don't know. Your favorite one? I don't have a favorite joke out of the joke. Here. Let me peruse. Let me look at the table of contents. Let's do a knock knock joke. Why not? Those are classic. Oh. Joke number 432. Let's do that. 432. All right. Knock knock. Who's there? Free who? Free me my supper. Okay. Let's talk. All right. Well, there's your joke. I'm sure. I guess that's a joke. Oh my god. And I use my art degree to have stronger water holding opinion than you. Yeah, but I'm a minor in film, so oh. More water than me. I don't know. Oh my. No, I'm a hater arc now. I started a few weeks ago. My opinion is always right. Or oh my god. Who are you, me? Jesus. Minor in film? I knew the reason I didn't like you. Sort of. Also, that's not new information. I should say, technically, I'm not a minor in film. I'm one course off from being able to complete that minor, and I think I don't want it on my record. I have multiple courses to get close to it, but I'm like, no, I think I'll finish with just English and British studies. It seems like a better choice. You know, it's just like English literature and British studies feel like two better minors to have. That joke was your favorite? I don't have a favorite. I just chose one at random. I've only seen, like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I could be really pretentious about it. But like, oh, the mise en scène of this film. Oh my god, do you see that dolly zoom and that Dutch tilt? Oh. I just don't like consuming movies that way. I also have a lot of issues with people in films. The same reason, like, I don't like Fight Club particularly much. You know what I mean? It's like, I remember history, politics, and English. Those are the core ones, yeah. It's basically for film and for British studies. It's basically like so many courses for English overlap and count towards two things that I'm able to get close to having other minor. You know what I mean? But history and poli-sci are the two majors. They're the majors. People can like it. I won't be mad. I just care deeply about these things as my closest friend is a Roman Greek archaeologist. I mean, you can also just not like it if you don't like it, but yeah. But think of the aura of having 3 minor degrees. That would be 2 majors and 3 I can all like 2 majors, 2 minors already feels like a lot. It feels insane, especially because it's gonna be well, it'll be 2. Anyway, it'll if we continue, it'll become two honors, and then it'll be 2 masters, and then I don't know, 2 doctorates. I'll be double doctored. Double doctored, baby. No, that would be insane. You're overachiever over here. What can I say? What can I say? I got here and I was like, what how about I just do only courses that count towards thing and never anything else? Go for 5, why not? I can't fit another one in. I finished my essay. Thank you for help talking to my ear and distracting me. Probably actually slowing me down. It was greatly appreciated. I'm happy to have been of service, King. I can finally relax. I really wasn't that stressed out. Too kind to himself. He was deeply stressed. Oh. But no, I can't go for more. It would be you'd need to do longer, you know what I mean? Like another year or something like that, or another semester. 1 degree isn't enough nowadays, you don't know. Yeah, but it's just one of those things where it's like the concept of like, you know, like Bruce Banner, where he's like, I have 7 doctorates. It's like, yeah, no one would say, like, one, that's not how that works. Like, it's not how that works. You could complete a bunch of stuff for another field, but realistically, like, you can only ever truly have like 1 operating doctor. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't ever declare yourself as having multiple. That's just like not how like academia works. Imagine graduating and then having to list 5. Honey, that would be cool. It would be exhausting. I'd feel like such an I'd feel like such a little nerd. I'd be like, oh my god, man, there's a lot going on actually. Now the problem is I'm in the library listening to an app. In order to go to bed, I need to go to my flat. In order to go to my flat, I need to turn nap stream off. Sleep in the library. They can't stop you. They probably can. I bet not. That's not real advice. That's they can almost assuredly stop. I don't mean to like alarm you or anything, but it's pretty likely. I fear it's pretty likely. That perfect. Grand. Little things in them. Bubble. Oh wait. Perfect. Nap, why do you use brick for problem? Why do brick? What? Huh? Why did I use brick? Oh, why did I use these? At the bottom of the stairs? Like, why did I use stairs? Upside down stairs? Good night, Nap. Good night, Jack. Good night, Gwen. Sleep well, King. I get very annoyed about modern mythology takes. Persephone ran away to get away from her overbearing mother and went to Hades on purpose. Guards encased them in stone and set them at the gates as a warning to the newcomers. Yes, why'd you do that? It was available and they need to be used anyway. Might as well use them. I don't know. They're there. Wasn't really a rhyme or reason to it. It was kind of just like, oh, when upside down, these just look like regular. Like you wouldn't know these are stairs. So it's a fun little. We now have a fun little street, you and I. And that's swell. Isn't that great? I think it's pretty great. Strange. Well, you know, I started an online streaming career and called myself Napoleon the Seventh. So Strange is kind of part and parcel with the whole thing. I fear Strange might be something in the rearview mirror at this point. So kind of just part of what we do, I guess. I get so annoyed. It's because of Percy Jackson. Rick Riordan needs to pay for his crimes. I disagree with this assessment. I don't believe that there is as much textual evidence for that in Percy Jackson as you are suggesting there is. There is a vague element to it. But within the actual text itself, that is not a highlightable theme. I disagree. Oh, for letting theater kids learn about Greek. I was like, I don't believe that they went with the overbearingness of Demeter in Percy Jackson. I agree with Mello. What do you know? Huh? What do you know? Nothing. Yeah. Oh, please. People just like Percy Jackson too much for me to complain about it. I mean, I do like Percy Jackson quite a lot. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. I don't know. I don't foresee why people would be like. I don't think it's poorly constructed. I think it's overall written decently well. I don't think it's like high literature or anything like that. Like don't get me wrong. It's not like I think it deserves a Pulitzer or anything. But you know, for a young adult fiction series, yeah, it's like a solid one. I'm a head out. Adios. Later, Canadian. Have a good rest of your week, dude. Hope it is a big bug. Hopefully hopefully there is still a nation to the south of your border after Wednesday. I still think it's terribly funny. The first Percy Jackson book I read and I was like, The Titan's Curse, which I think is the third one. It is. I still haven't read the full series in order. That's insane. That's unhinged. Why did you read them out of order? For what purpose? For who? That seems insane. Who did that benefit, huh? Who's out here like, perfect. Ballet recital, and it was on clearance at Kmart. I mean, you met some of the best characters, at least. There you go. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, I suppose. Back, like. probably about that. Like, yeah, I want to keep it back. And that way it'll gradually rise up on that side. Oh, I work tomorrow at a public library on election day in a small town with insane Trump. We didn't normal. Dear God, have you considered sealing the doors? You know, I can tell you about some really great siege techniques of olden days. Burning oil, actually not that commonly used, but a really effective thing. Usually you'd use burning water, actually. They did not waste that much oil. That's a bit of a misconception. They did, however, boil water and pour that down. That was something they did. Ironically, it was probably cleaner water than they were drinking in some cases, but you know. It's the worst character of D'Angelo. One thing I will say, now that I think about the Percy Jackson fandom, they have some interesting takes. I'll tell you that. Much the same with that character in particular. They heard that kid likes McDonald's and they ran with that. They were like, my God, this is the defining element of this child. This character is defined by this. And I think it appears maybe once in the whole series. It was like once he brought it to like make a sacrifice, I think. It's kind of crazy that they focused that as hard as they did in on it, but alas, that's what happens with the internet. It's kind of how there's lots of things about the MCU that never really happened or like happened once, and then there are those online who would argue you that it's like an integral part of the whole narrative of the thing, and it's not. I don't like how they talk about Apollo like he's not your quirky bisexual king. Please get a job. You were 24. Oh my God. I guess that's probably because they did the trials of Apollo. Didn't they? Yeah, I guess, yeah. Mello, I could say that about literally any god from that series or any franchise with quirky gods. I mean, you could say that about most any character in fiction, I would argue. A lot of people online latch on to characters in fiction, and they're like, this is my silly little guy. He's just a silly little guy. It's like, that is a man who's murdered lots of people, or has done horrible things, or is like a very serious character. Like, what's his face from Call of Duty, who I think has committed many war crimes, but people were like, he's so baby. He's so baby. I still remember there was someone who... never mind. I can't talk about that. Never mind. But anyway, yeah, there's lots of people who do that with different characters. It's a little thing. I just get annoyed. You guys know this is like a historical religion, right? No. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Rick Riordan invented it all, you know? Came out of his mind. I mean, I don't know. That's probably the one thing I'll fault them least for. The reinvention of the Greek gods has been going on for literal thousands of years. Like, modern interpretations are like just as interpretive as like Enlightenment period interpretations, which are just as interpretative as like medieval, like Middle Kingdom kind of interpretations, which are just as interpretative as Middle Ages. I said Middle Kingdom. Just as interpretive as like the Greeks we know. Like Socrates was like thousands of years after those religions founded. The Romans were a reinterpretation of the Greeks. Like, snap, I'll start crying. Do not compare me, silly guy in fictional characters, to the trials of Apollo. But what do you mean? I'm not saying it's a negative. I'm telling you that listen, it's something they do, or that people do, and I go, oh, okay, fair enough. But it's like, it's a creative outlet for it. It's the same reason I don't like, you know, I don't begrudge the people who are, I mean, actually I kind of do begrudge them, but the people who are like, I've only ever seen the MCU. Yo, yes, and Bulk. Thanks so much for the follow. How do? Jigsaw has never done anything wrong. Tyler, Jigsaw is a multi-serial killer. What do you mean? He makes traps where people die in them. He's a horrible person. Or puppet, or whatever he is. Oh my god. You are not gonna be in here defending the, like, guy from Saw. No, actually, he's my baby boy, my little guy, my good time gal. Yeah. He didn't kill them. They killed themselves by not appreciating life. What are you talking about? Anyway, read my message. Jigsaw does not kill. You do realize, like, even if I wanted to go as bare minimum as negligent, like, there's you don't have to be the one to pull the trigger to be the reason, like, to be saddled with a murder charge. And I don't like woobification of characters that much, but the woobification of real, actual, serious characters from real, actual things that actually exist, like mythology, makes me roll my eyes. What is woobification? What does that mean? Woobification is like insisting seriously that a messed up character is innocent. A poor little meow meow, though, is absolutely pathetic, and you know this, and actively make them worse. I think. Is that right? The "I think is that right" is a really funny tag add-on to the end. Just like, not that I know or anything. That'd be not that I frequent those parts of the internet. That'd be crazy. Anyway. I'm not even saying you do. It's just a very funny follow-up of just a very quick, like, not that I would know or anything. That'd be crazy. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know anything about it. As an equivalent to poor little meow meow. Nap is my little meow meow. He's done anything wrong besides January 6th. I'm sorry. As Tumblr girl, my culture is not a costume. Stop. Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of an interesting Discord. I'm not gonna lie. Like the ideas that you're getting at. I don't have a horse in this race, but the idea of like yes, Greek myth is a part of the Hellenistic culture. But like its origins of people like Heracles and stuff like that, like predate the concept of Greek. You know what I mean? Like there was no
Gengar Pak, Gengar Pak, Gengar Pak, Gengar Pak, Gengar Pak, Gengar Pak, Gengar Gumbar attack.
It's not even Gombar. What? People defending their Wobblies really take their Woobies out, Woobies side. People don't defend their Meow Meow. They just like, aha, yeah. Committed atrocities. Hi, Diason Bulk. How do? I hope you're doing well, King. Welcome to. I don't even know what this discourse is. I don't even know what we're talking about. We're discussing people's interpretation of fiction and myth. Oh man. You already viewers work fireworks, so now give it a package of streamers.
Pak Gengar attack.
I had such high hopes, dude. Diason Bulk. You're even oh man, you're even like a year-old account. That's crazy. I had such high hope. Oh dang. Ah well. Bye bye. I appreciate the Gengars though. Do you? Do you? Oh my god. I was gonna gift them a sub. Well, thank god you didn't. They were a bot. See? This is why we wait, Tyler. This is why we don't instantly off-rip, like, gift subs to new people. I bet they use weird chatters to try to get past Automod. Oh my. Like, I know Gaz from Call of Duty is a murderer and a war criminal. I recognize and understand that. I'm also in love with him, and we should let him do it again every time someone makes me have this conversation with God kills an Australian. Oh my. I just got hit with I'm going to explode, chat. Sorry, Nap, the sub will be exploding with me. What? What? What does that mean? Oh! Oh my god. But anyway, what I was gonna getting at earlier was the idea that yeah, I don't know. Like, I think, listen, while it's true that like Hellenistic culture was a real like religious practice and cults did exist for it for centuries at a time, almost none of them were cohesive. The idea that it would be like a religion in the way that we might consider something like Christendom or like Judaism or the like is a little bit of a misnomer. So, and also additionally, I don't know if you should limit like the idea of like people being able to reuse characters out of myth, because myth and folktale are kind of integral to culture, like just writ large, and their reinterpretation's really important in that same way. It's even if you look at things like what's the musical Jesus Christ Superstar, like that's just like a reinterpretation or a retelling of like biblical stories, but with a lot of subtext added in and a lot of tonality that you would never get from like actual people of the like who follow that religion. You know what I mean? The person who was flirting with me just said a tongue joke. I have died. Oh, you're flirting. Tongue? Dear God, I don't even know about what jokes you're telling. Oh my sweet Jesus. No, I'm sure the joke was all a little tongue-in-cheek. Put point up on the board, rolled. Holy that. Yeah, but I have hate in my heart. Oh man, that's so tiring though, dude. I know you're being like, I know you're joking, but man, I don't know. I can't. Maybe it's just the day that I'm having. I don't know, but I can't begrudge people their proclivities of like storytelling. You know, as long as it's not hurting anybody. Like, let's go! I gotta laugh. A little bit of a straw man, but this means me drawing you as Jesus Christ playing basketball is a go. Yes, absolutely. Fill your boots. Matter of fact, I challenge you to it. Every day of November, I want a new biblical fan art. We have Menacing already put me on a cross. I better see my white. I better see me in the gardens of Gethsemane, baby. Send me in there. Give me a sack of silver. I want to be betraying Christ Almighty. Oh my God. Let me at him. I'm gonna be Jesus, and I'm gonna be like all of the Romans as well. I'm gonna be everybody. I'm gonna be Lepidus. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be King Harold. It'll be fantastic. Give me another painting to recreate. Nap, I need to make art. Make Nap make Nap art of what's that painting of like Lucifer crying like as an angel? He's like his arms like in front of him and he looks like a moody teen. You know what I mean? It's like a famous painting. I'm blanking what it's called. Remake that. There you go. There. Oh my God. If that gets remade, oh my, no, don't do that. That one's incredibly difficult, I'm sure. The one with that arm, yet. If you do it, King, oh my God. King, if you do it, I must see it. I'm at gunpoint, I will make you show me. Let me do it, man. To fill your my God. Magical. Make the moan nap least nap. Tyler, that's beautifully clear. Don't encourage him. What? Hey. No. Don't encourage Tyler. We in this chat, we do not encourage Tyler. That's how you end up with a month and a half of Batgirl joke. Oh, buy the comic. Hey, did you guys know? Shut up. I can do it. Hey, I don't mean to doubt your artistic ability, King. I believe you. If you say you can do it, I absolutely believe you. Go for it. Use it. Fuel the inspiration. Make. Wait, no, my bit. Wait a minute. No, the bit. No, please, wait, the bit.
Pre-order Batgirl November 6th and vote for Jill Stein.
Make me beautiful. Oh. It wasn't even a good bit. It wasn't worth it. And Tyler was promoting. Oh my God. Or was a gifted sub. Thank you, Tyler. Oh my God. Don't thank. Don't. No. He. Oh my God. Man's just knows an OG. That's all. Oh my God. I hope you're doing well. Pointless ignored, Tiger. I will cry. Oh my. I didn't even set him up to do it either. I'm surprised when he makes the joke. Mello, you created a monster. He is a host unto himself. You don't need to. You don't even need to prompt him. It's monstrous. Perhaps dead to make it proud. I will, my man. Let's go. November is saved. Oh my God. Somebody make up the list. Make up the days. This was cursed idea from forever ago that I completely shut down. I thought it would be too far. What, making me Jesus? No, I personally associate myself as being Jesus constantly. Don't you know? I'm full of myself. Come on! I just don't want you putting me behind Nancy Pelosi's desk. Is that too much to ask for? Oh my God. Girl with the pearl earring, but it's Nap with an ender pearl earring. Someone make this, or I swear to God, I'll do it myself. I mean, I'm not gonna call you Thanos, King, but I think you're gonna have to say, fine, I'll do it myself. Every November day, I will draw Miss Jesus and Nana was, oh God. Every day, another Jesus painting. What biblical characters can we make you? Any, fill your boots, King. You can make me the goat. You can make me Job's goats. I don't care. Can we make you Jewish? I mean, Jesus is Jewish, so I guess I've already answered that question. Like, be tasteful, I guess, is the answer to that. But I mean, you know, just include the New Testament. Nap is Beyonce. True. Real and true. Bring the beat in. Oh. Yeah, give me a Halo. Make me Beyonce, yeah. Oh, we're good until you said be tasteful. When I say tasteful, I mean don't be anti-Semitic. That's all I mean. Not that I think any of you would be. Hey, don't go by me. I want to see what you have. Okay, nothing useful. You can continue. I would like to thank Nap. Nap, did you thank Beyonce today? Maybe. Did she thank me? I think she should thank me. Not gonna be. That's why I didn't think you would. I didn't nap all of falsettos. Oh my god. I didn't think you would be, but then you said what? Then you were like, oh, well, now I gotta be tasteful, and I was like, all I mean is don't be like off, like. Oh my god. I trust your judgment, King. I trust you to do things in good taste. But I draw nap and Jesus played basketball or in McDonald's. Both. me absolutely like windmill dunking on Jesus. Yeah. That sounds about right. Me announcing Jesus like he's a monster truck. Sunday, 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 come see JC, JC, JC. He is risen. Oh my god. Yes, she did. I said it with my eye. That doesn't trust me. I don't trust any of you. Least of all a certain someone in this chat. I don't trust none of you. Except for maybe Menacing. Maybe I trust Menacing. Maybe Tiger too. Actually, I do trust Tiger now that I say it. You not trust me? No. Do you trust me? You know what? I do trust Oliver, actually. I do. That is a man who has included me on good terms, for good British terms. I have to trust him. Never led me astray. You trust me, Nap? I think so. I don't think you've ever led me astray. You know, now that I say it, maybe I trust most of you. You don't want Nap to trust me. No. Nobody listen. Nobody listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. They're crazy. Oh my god. They divorced me in It Takes Two. Don't trust them. Evil rubbing of hands together. Well, now it's more difficult to trust you. You can't just be like, oh, you trust me? What do you mean?
I trust all of you to go buy Batgirl 2024 on November 6th.
Tyler, I'm going to send into the I'm going to include blocked terms in the text to speech. And it's gonna be the terms Batgirl and November 6th. That's gonna be my Guy Fawkes Day. Oh. Don't listen to him, he's crazy! Oh my god. I may be crazy, but I know when someone's wrong! But trust me to be mischievous. Oh, well, so long as it's just mischievous. That sounds so playful. That sounds so fun and playful and lighthearted. It doesn't sound like you're gonna like sell nuclear secrets to someone, you know? That sounds joyous. Oh, they're just a little mischievous. Up. No, not November 6th. No. I'm putting it in a vault. I'm getting rid of November 6th. I'm going back in time to prevent them from ever making the 6th of November. It's gonna go right from 5 to 7. And no one's gonna be the wiser. I need to cut. Oh. But it's a date. Womp womp. Going back in time to stop the first Thanksgiving. Good old Chicken Run. Was that Chicken Run? No, what was that called? My message! Did I miss a message? I've never done anything while in an airport in Iceland a year and a half ago while exhausted on my phone's last couple battery percent. You absolutely did! Oh my god. It will follow you to the end of time. We're going back in time to take November 6th off the menu. That's right, we're going back in time. Oh my god, what a movie. What a crazy choice of a plot. Oh yeah, I just remembered a funny story from Final Fantasy. I realized I had permission to take crystals, a crafting resource, from my free company's storage chest. I decided I was going to steal exactly one wind crystal. You know what I did next? I accidentally put all my earth crystals in instead. So another officer showed up, he's shoveling earth crystals into my pockets in a panic. That's awesome. Hey, what are you doing? No, wait, no, these are mine. I promise I brought them from home. Going back in time before I drop my scrambled eggs this morning. Good. Good. I'm good. Good. Deserved. Happy Monday. Oh my god. That's awesome. Wait, that's so funny. I mean, oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh no, no, I'm so sorry to hear that. No, that's tragic. No. Oh no. Devastating, man. Awesome. Sad. Oh. I mean, no, that's so sad. It's just me alone in the house. You alone in the house with just a wet smack of scrambled eggs, just go, bah, just, and then utter silence, a cacophony of silence as you have to dwell on what you've done. Good. Silence with myself is so loud. Good. Deserved. I like to think they still cooked for a little while. They still went for a little while on the ground. To take political jokes off the menu. I did steal that one wind crystal. Did you have to give it back? Did the officer catch you? Were they like, you have to return this? What are you doing? My chicken run nap. Huh? My mom's best friend was one of the writers for Chicken Run? Wait, that's sick! Do they also work on like Wallace and Gromit stuff? Okay, no, it's not. You're gonna have to dwell on that forever. In your darkest moments, you will recall. You will, as you fade from this earth, you will recall the sound those eggs made as they splattered on the floor. For this, I swear. No, I would genuinely be upset. That would ruin my day, I'm not gonna lie. But it happened to somebody else, so it's funny. The other officers, the company leader, were amused, and I still have it. Let's go! The system was gamed. Nope, that just made a straight line. Don't need that. That. Nap, did you see the most recent Iowa poll? It's very interesting. Oh yeah, it's the most recent Iowa poll that put like Harris is like 5 ahead. It was crazy, especially because Des Moines is usually like pretty accurate. I mean, we'll see. I'm not holding my breath. Go out, vote. That's most important. But that's really bad. It's funny because what's funny is I then saw people talk about it like it's like no. I have sources. Internal polling for the Republicans say it's actually +5 for Donald, and it's like that's bad. That's what people expected it to be for like plus like if it was a bad situation, like that is not good for you. It should be +10 or like 15 if internals, because internals are deeply biased. If internals are that bad, like, ooh. But again, I'm not holding my breath. I'm going to see the light, think I need to head towards it, and my vision becomes clear. It's just a bird eye view of the moment. That is, yeah, but in like slow motion as Ave Maria plays. as they spin towards the ground. No. Like just like no, my eggs, please. You're like that one sequence from like Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey banging on the bookcase. No! 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 No, don't go! No! Just sobbing uncontrollably. No! No! This is the moment that my life took a downward spiral. No! Oh my god. No! No! And it's just eggs like spinning through the air in slow motion, already scrambled. Oh. And then just as they just scatter like a meteor hitting New Mexico. Just go, oh my god. I mean, I kind of did try to drown people who were foolish enough to get in my car, but like nobody. I'm sorry, what? Oh, it ate a bit. Oh, it ate a bit. I was like, where is this coming from? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just the mental image of like that's what you see. You go up to the pearly gates and that's what they show you. It's just like, yeah, so what was all this about? You get there, you arrive at the pearly gates and they're like, nah man. Nah. And they pull a lever and then you get sent there. Deep out of your subconscious it comes. Gonna be in the dream from now on. Oh man, imagine admitting to a crime on Twitch. I mean, I can think of a few streamers who have. I mean, what? No, that'd be crazy. No. Streamers are all good people. Yeah. Especially those with bigger number, better person. It's true. It's the law of the land. I'm in tears. And oh, it's the same kind of tears you'll be in when you're at the bookcase. No. Oh my god. All good people. Yup. Every single one of them. All those doctors on here. Hey, doctors are on a different app. They're on a different app. They're on YouTube. Hey, wait a minute. I'm still not washing my dishes to help. Just don't. Just like shatter them. Shatter them and never wash them again, you know? Oh my god. You know, depending on how Tuesday goes, is how we'll decide if we're gonna get a Wednesday stream or not. That's gonna be the deciding factor. The most mischief I've done in my free company member. Feeling one wind crystal and immediately attempted to drown my new friend. As soon as they got my. Oh my god, I have no. A menace. If I were J. Jonah Jameson, I'd be plastering your face all over the Daily Bugle. It's a menace! Photos of Tiger Man. I'm thinking like up here, I'm gonna do like a big like library. Big library. Like a large structure kind of thing. That'll like parallel the It'll parallel the giant greenhouse that's over that way. My Irish heritage shone through, briefly channel the vibe of Fly Up. My god. In that shining moment, you glowed green as you careened into the water. In the dish cabinet. I should probably go fetch her. No. Cat's having fun. Let them be. Cats should be free to do as they so wish. Like if they have a little carpet they want to go run over to and go. I'm sorry. Just reading the phrase Oreo just pissed on the floor is quite funny. Man, this dog hates you. Whose dog is it, man? Yeah, this thing, because that way we'll have like this big greenhouse structure, and then we're gonna do a different structure that's gonna be like a library type. That'd be cool. It'd be very cool, or maybe like a museum. He's my roommate Juno, like the hit movie Juno, starring Michael Cera. You know what? I'm gonna be so real. The Watchmen movie could have been made so much better if they had cast Rorschach as Michael Cera. I just think it would have been a better movie. You know? What are you actually putting in the greenhouse? Oh, I'm gonna put literally every variety of plant in Minecraft. So like within this, it's gonna be like filled with all the different types of plant life. So it's gonna be every type of flower in like little gardens. It's gonna have like bees in it. It's gonna have all the different tree types individually with like flowers that match it around it. It's gonna probably have a nether section. Gonna have like, I gotta get some mycelium at some point to be able to make a mushroom area. What about forest flower? You listen to me. Hey, wait a minute. You'll never guess what I'm doing again this Watchvember. That's right, baby. Day 4 of watching Watchmen every day. And am I wrong? Would it not be made better if Michael Cera played Rorschach? I think so. I think Michael Cera improves every movie he's in. Love Michael. He'd be great. Be great art. Really carry the intensity. Michael say exactly. Somebody gets it. Somebody understands. Would have been better if Rorschach was Jesus Christ. Michael Cera is such a beautiful person. Agreed. Love so much. Michael Cera is awesome, man. Honestly, I love his movie Juno. There's like so many different things that he's done that I've loved, but like that's what made me think of him was that MJ brought up. I was like, oh, Juno. Michael Cera was in that movie. Great movie. I'm glad you're on the Michael Cera train. How could I not be? How could I not be? His affection given human. He's great. He's so cool. He's chill. I'm glad I have Michael Cera fans. I don't think I've never met anybody who disliked Michael Cera. I feel like that'd be like a crazy stance to take. Like, no, I hate Michael Cera. That feels like that's like hating ice cream. You know what I mean? Like that's just like you hate whimsy. He's just like a silly actor, a little guy. We're a little concerned he's going through it or something. He's been acting a lot normally. Oh, that's not good. Well, hopefully you can get him to like a vet or something, and then maybe they could like do a quick check and be like, oh no, yeah, he's good. Or if there's something wrong, they could be like, oh, we prescribe him this. I've met people who didn't understand the charm, but then they noticed it later on. Ah, yes. It takes time sometimes to realize. Literally so funny. Dream Team doesn't know what he's doing, but he could have acted. Oh, please check DMs. King, I don't check DMs during stream. You know that. I actually don't like him. I just see like a. No, I actually don't like him. No reason why beyond I don't like his face. How does it feel to be wrong? No, I don't get wrong. It's like, yeah, I don't actually mind that some people are like, oh yeah, I don't get into him as an actor or whatever. But it's like, I think he does tight work. I think he's good at what he does. I don't genuinely think he'd make the Watchmen better as Rorschach. That's a bit of a joke. He's not a good, like, I would say he's probably not a great dramatic actor, or like in high intensity actor. But for what he does, I like him. That's why I said, please, it's fan art. Fan art. I'll put everything aside for that. Wait, why is it why does it look like Jesus is about to cross me? Wait a minute, no. Oh my god. Got his place in movies, and I like the consistency. Yeah, exactly. It's like he's good at what he does, and he does it well. And he also has decent like comedic chops. I'd say like he's able to do like comedy. You know, she's now. Nobody say anything. I gotta say something funny too because my hands are gonna be soapy and moist. Oh God. Now I gotta come up with something funny. Dad can only go off of Nap's description of my art. Yeah, so basically it's Jesus crossing me up in basketball. But there's an intensity to Nap that I think he's gonna absolutely pull through. He's not gonna he's gonna post up, you know? He's gonna be fine. Cause you know, I'm so well I've so well acquitted myself with basketball in the past. Truly, it's some of Mello's best work. Gotta say. I mean, it's no Nap as Spider-Man, which is my current phone lock screen. But you know, it's up there. It's up there. I'm just so easily swayed by fan art that makes me Spider-Man. I can't listen. I'm a nerd. I can't help it. I can't help it. Really, still? I mean, I cycle through it. Yeah. Usually around November is when I switch that out. Yeah. My lock screen switches between a few key. Yeah. It's usually in like March. It's like the Earthbender Nap that Earthbender Nap that Weep King made forever ago. Couple of iterations of Spider-Man. There's Nap going over the Alps that MJ made. There's Menacing's portraits of Nap, you know. Art still outdated. Please, I could redraw. Hey man, fill your boots, King. I would never look a gift horse in the mouth. What can I say? Like, but no pressure. I love it as is. It's so sick. Me is Plo Koon, or well, like that kind of a vibe of a Jedi. The Pink Maid. I really need to draw more Nap. I feel bad for more. Don't feel bad. No, you should never feel bad. I just geek out over it a lot. I just get like, I don't know how else to convey like how cool of a thing it is to me, and so like I just like really geek out over it and end up like making it like my because I split it between like my inner lock screen and then my outer lock screen, and because I just think it's like so cool. It's only ever been a problem when I've had to explain it to people. It's like, oh, it's just a thing, you know, don't worry about it. Oh, there's Venom Rayo. Well, the art is ever sick, so I would always encourage more, so long as people have the bandwidth and or drive to do so. Never feel pressured to do so. 07. Bam. Oh wait, no, I have that. I could just. Wait, no. Why is it not working? No, my salute. Why is it up? There he is. That's weird. The Stream Deck connection does not want to work. Rain. Oh man, I think I should. Speaking of fandom and stuff like that, I feel like I should restart posting to TikTok. I feel like I've gotten the itch again. I posted. My God, Tyler. I didn't even have to look at Tyler's message to know that it was about. I got like a notification. It was like Tyler Bradlord has left a comment on your most recent TikTok, and I was like, it's gonna be about Batgirl. Lo and behold, it was. Devastating. Man. I can't tell if tomorrow I'm gonna like. I feel like I shouldn't interrupt my schedule and should just go to like bed at a normal time and wake up and see what happened. But I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do that. I have no idea what you mean. Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet not, King. No, that itch is acne. That is the most, like, no, don't. Why don't you want me posting TikTok? Did you hate my TikToks? Come on. It's an avenue of like bringing more people to the stream, because like, you know, most people who watch the YouTube channel don't come to the streams, but like there more people used to occasionally pop in from that. I'm joking. I found you. I don't know, man. Kinda hasn't hit me that tomorrow's the day of day. Yeah, tomorrow is a make or break day for like a lot, and you know, who knows how it'll go. It's gonna like me and Mello are gonna live out. Tyler, do you watch Hassan? I know Mello that. Did you get that from Mello, or do you watch Hassan Pike? The fact that you just said you're gonna live out is the most. No, I don't want. Oh, okay. I know Mello does, so I don't know. Maybe you picked it. I got it from Twitter. He got that from me. I was gonna say, I was like, this feels like the most Hasanabi Twitch chat. Like, I'm so libbed out. I watch Hassan to sleep. There's nothing. Hey, let me rephrase. I don't have a problem. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the guy. I'm just saying it was a very like clockable term of me being like, I know who says that. I know which chat you'd get that from. Have you heard of the whole Russian suing Google? I mean, yeah, I have. So stupid. They had an opportunity. They could have sued them for Google amount of dollars, because Google is also a number, but they didn't. Coward. I mean, it means nothing. Like, they can't hold them to it. Like, they have no way of enforcing it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man. I did say that, and I'm too lived up, and that I'm living out. Oh, Tyler. Okay, but I got from Twitter. I mean, either way, but also, I will say, an interesting choice for like sleep. I feel like those streams are normally like quite loud. I don't really personally watch a lot of Don, really, but I mean, he's easily the biggest political left-leaning political content creator at all, not even just like on Twitch, like at all. Yo, bye. Google HQ is called Googleplex, like the number Googleplex, and I love that is actually iconic. That's sometimes Silicon Valley, you know, sometimes you get it right. You know, Google, you didn't get it right when you removed the "don't do evil" part from your rider of what you do as a business. That was a little sketchy, not gonna lie. But Googleplex is a good name. Kind of like when Apple made their main work area a big ring. I think that's neat. For the morning, because it makes me think, yeah, fair enough. And also, yeah, like genuinely, like he does have like I would say to his credit, as far as online political creators go, to his credit, he has a good habit of saying, don't be terminally online. Like, stop being so terminally online. Stop being a Twitter leftist. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, normal people, you're never gonna win anybody over with that. You know what I mean? Which is important, and I feel a lot of people fail to understand when they get into politics, or like I don't mean get into it as in like running. I mean get into it as like engaging. But anyway, it's refreshing. It is. I would say he still has a habit of occasionally falling fell of that exact same thing himself. But you know, happens. We've all been there. It's kind of just one of those things that I think like comes with the territory. He's constantly lived up. It's such a term, man. It's such a term. Same with his hogwatch, stuff like that. It's crazy terminology choice. But it makes me be like, okay, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, it's like I feel like his biggest accomplishment is that sometimes you'll see things you're like, you know what? Maybe I should take a break. Maybe I should go touch the grass. I'd love. There was like a tweet at one point that I've seen that was just literally like, it was about it was like on it was formatted as being like what happens on Twitter. And it's like, if you have decorative pillows on your couch, you are part of the bourgeoisie. And then it was like in real life, hey man, how's it going? Because yeah, there's a lot of crazy takes online. And experience the world. Yeah. Ugh. But anyway, who knows how it'll go? I don't really want to dwell on it. I feel like this is I talk about politics at times, but I don't want this to become a I want this to become. Oh, that's where my shears. That's where they went. Let's go. Ah! Oh my god, my little shears. I've been looking for them for so long. Quiet. Where are they? I heard that. In the walls. Once the election is over, I'm gonna know peace. Hopefully. Fellow's like, once Donald Trump is elected, I will know peace. Oh, can you imagine? I keep seeing videos of that AI Minecraft, and now seeing normal game, the object permanence is confusing me. See what? You know what? Okay, it's an interesting concept and all, but I will say the thing that annoys me about AI Minecraft is to an extent already like constantly generating is using like some semblance of AI, like the way that Minecraft worlds generate. Once Biden wins, I'm gonna be happy. Going to go to the gas station to get a Monster for my first all-nighter. That doesn't sound healthy. I mean, you know, I'm not your parent. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Tyler. Oh, that's Minecraft. That's Minecraft AI. No, I mean, like Minecraft, like the game Mojang made uses a form of AI algorithm, like an algorithm that like generates new terrain as you move, is a form of artificial intelligence. It's just not a like artificial intelligence that makes like text-based model. You know what I mean? it's not like it's not AI in the way that like Chat GPT, but it's AI in the way that like, you know, games have to, like games that are always generating a totally original, like No Man's Sky are using some semblance of that. I think it was just because the most training data, Doom got a similar project for pretty much the same reason. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be an all-nighter. I'm close to done to work, but just in case, I'm taking it outside. I'm taking you outside to touch grass and get a monster. Let's go. Wait, I don't want to touch grass. Wait, Nap. No, Nap. I'm joking, Nap. It's a joke, Nap, please. Nap! Nap! No! I don't believe you. I don't think you were joking. It's crazy that they're bringing out National Guard already, though. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of ooh. I saw that. I was like, oh my. This seems a bit. That's concerning. Oh, that. Oh, I need to go get more. You know what I am excited for, by the way? Total sidebar. What I was gonna say was I am very excited to see what'll happen with the Indiana Jones game from Bethesda. I forgot that was coming out. I was looking ahead at like what other games are coming out this year, in case there were any more that might be like, oh, that might be a fun sub goal or something like that. Like if people might want to see it, like because we've talked about a few big games coming out. Most have gone by. I think that would be ones that we would want to play. But unless if any of you have ones that come to mind, always feel free to suggest. But yeah, I feel like the Indiana Jones one might be a fun little adventure romp, you know, especially if we finish up Tomb Raider and because you know it's like going from one kind of Tomb Raider game to that. Interesting how the National Guard was never needed during the election before certain individuals got involved. I know, right? Interesting how, yeah, like ballot boxes weren't being set on fire. I was given 3 I voted stickers. Apparently the other people at the polls weren't taking them. Why not? What a bunch of losers. We are officially outside. No, please. I need to go back inside, please. I'm dying. Personally, I'm excited for Concord. And no way. Oh my god. You know what? Me too. Game of the year, Concord. Yes, I'm so very excited. Yes. Can't wait for it. I thought it was meant to be out by now, but it can't be because I haven't heard anything. Oh, I still think the funniest thing that could happen is if Sony does a two-time Morbius event where like because they're gonna have that TV show still come out that'll have at least one episode that's all about Concord. For like Secret Level is the name of the show. And I would love if people see that and are like, this is sick. Sony, please, we love Concord. We didn't know what it was about. Put the servers back up, please. And they do, and then no one plays. That kind of, just like Morbius. Sony, we were all busy that day. Please, bring it back to theaters. Bring Morbius back, please. Sony, you don't understand. Sony, please. It could be so awesome. I'll be the Concordian dollar. Wait, they're going forward with the animated show? Yep. Well, because it's just one episode of the season was going to be Concord. Because it's basically a TV series where it's like the whole season, each episode my understanding at least, is going to be based in a different game franchise, which is crazy to have chosen Concord. It's like the game wasn't even out. They thought, once again, like, I don't know if anybody heard like about the stuff of like what they thought was going to happen, but like the executives thought, and like, and the culture around Concord was like, this was going to be the next like Star Wars. This was going to be the next Call of Duty, like a franchise to go on forever. You know what I mean? They thought they had like Star Wars, and I'm not even like, that's not hyperbole. Like, that's from internal emails where they were like, this is going to be the biggest thing in the world. My hands and arms are cramping a little from running this long, so this walk to the gas station's good. That actually sounds like it's probably for the best that you're taking this break then, kid. I'm pretty chronically online, but I had a conversation with a friend, and I realized I am so much more offline than them. All I do is talk to my friends and play Genshin. I used to think I was pretty terminally online. Then I got Twitter. And then I started streaming and I got Twitter. And I was like, oh, I'm not, oh, okay. Like, the thing that I never realized, like, and then you met me. No, Oliver, you're not that bad either, kid. You're not bad at all. Content creation or whatever is like, in doing that, I was like, oh, I didn't realize what terminally online was. Now I get it. Oh, I love the idea though, Oliver. I met you like as though you're like the king of terminal online capacity. I'm like keyed into Tumblr, but I see Twitter posts, make a face, and then call a friend and talk to a real person. I know, right? It's like, oh, and then you just talk to a real person, like, oh, okay. The canon event. Oh my god, no, I can't. No, I'm gonna rewrite my own canon event. I won't let this happen. I refuse. Like, it's gone pretty well. We've actually like finally done this side of the park. We've waited to do for like a gajillion years. I like telling my dad about posts and he's like, literally, who cares? And I'm like, yep, you're right. Sometimes, man, there's posts that like, drive me up a freaking wall. I was going to kill you. Elliot, I was gonna kill you. I thought you were an enemy. I thought you were wandering around that corner ready with a gun. I wasn't prepared. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Exactly. They put out a new monster flavor. It's pretty yummy. Unfortunately, it's also monsters, so it's not like healthy. New monster flavor, Kamala. That's what it is. Kamala Harris. They put it out. They put out a Kamala Harris. They put out a Kamala Harris monster flavor for the election. They're converting the Monster Energy drink. They're going woke. Jeez, right? Is it coconut flavored? Oh my god, that actually, you know what? That'd be kind of funny. What are you talking about? I don't know, man. I'm riffing, okay? I'm riffing. I'm losing my marbles. Earlier this stream, I find out that I could have gone out with a pharmacist, and now I'm still, that's still playing in the back of my mind. I don't think you understand. I learned that, and that's been plaguing me for hours. I've been like, oh dear, oh no. Who's the true monster now? Who's the true monster now? Still, oh. What do you mean still? Yes. Yes, still. Because I look to my left and the little crumpled up piece of paper is still there. And I have a case and I go, oh, yeah, that's right. The washes are dished. Let's go. Bro, you lost. Move on. You're so right. You're so right. Got him, I cook. Got him, I cook. They made Kamala flavor. You ever wonder what the left do? Oh my god. Hello. Hello. He was a pharmacist. No, not free healthcare. Can you imagine? Hey, I'm dating you for I'm dating you for the flu shots, baby. Let's go. I washed the little dishes I intended for baking microwave cakes. Ooh, they're bigger and shallower, so the little cakes bake more evenly. And I have water, oil, eggs. That reminds me, I got a sick deal. And by deal, I mean someone was getting rid of their stand mixer, and I got it, and now I have a stand mixer. I'm so hype about it. Those suckers are so expensive, and it's in perfect condition. They just, like, they've used it for years, but they're like, I can't make anymore. And I was like, give it to me, Grandma. I'll take it. I'm making bread. And they had a little bread hook attachment and everything. Oh, God, I'm so pleased. I'm chuffed to bits. In the words of Mumbo Yumbo, I am chuffed to bits. Absolute, I'm cracking on, chuffed to bits. Schmibbledy bin bibbledy, I don't know, other British phrases. It's, you know, it's what's the crack, you know? My Genshin addiction is like paid off because my TikToks are doing decent and I'm taking, my friends more than ever. Let's go. W. Are you becoming a Genshin Impact content creator? Man, I love modern medicine. I can microdose, take a snooze about it, and do my dishes, then wake up, which I've been trying to do for like weeks or more without the med. I mean, ain't modern medicine wonderful? Mumbo Yumbo, the true British Minecraft man. It's true, though. He's the most British man I can think of. I feel like he wears a top hat in real life. I know he does it. He looks very different in real life. But, like, in him, I understand industrialized Britain of the Victorian era. You know what I mean? Like, I could absolutely see that man being like, we're making a coal factory. Today, I'm building a coal factory. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be the best, greatest, better coal factory. Anyone else in chat takes ADHD and also happen to absolutely nap hard as soon as you take it? Like, we're talking about irresistible coma. No negotiation for the sleepies. Pill goes down, the hatch, fall down the pillow. I do not take medication for that, because I have no diagnosis for that, because I do not have that. But I'm glad it worked. I'm exaggerating to dramatic effect. It's kind of weird. Modern medicine. I am sort of is really fun. Yo, hey man, I get it. I started doing this entirely because it was like this, without a doubt. Not to sound weird or sappy or whatever, but like, content creation, as weird as it is, and not that I'm like any sort of big content creator, but like to where it feels weird to still call it content creation. That's the only name I have for it. I don't know, making stuff, like streaming and stuff like that. Like, I still do it because it's like, it's the most, I don't know, creatively fulfilling thing I think I've ever done. Like, it just feels fun to do. It's just like, try little silly things, do a little silly thing. Like, I'm bad at it in the way that, like, a lot of people better at it than I am have told me I need to focus more on the number side of thing. I don't like focusing on that. It makes me feel bad. So if I tie things to like a number, so I don't know. It's like just been fun doing it. It's really enjoyable. So I highly recommend it. Hopefully it's all going well. I think that's called art. Yeah, but it just seems silly to call me hanging around playing Minecraft and doing silly bits and talking to people and telling dumb jokes as art. Like, that feels pretentious. But I get what you mean. But yeah, it's like it's like learning how like OBS works and like learning new stream element things, like learning new like, oh, I could like have this transition happen, or like when I do really lore bits for this hardcore world, or like making the video essays and trying like in every one of them I try to do a slightly different editing style or editing technique in them. So I'm like, oh, that's cool to learn. It's been fun like figuring out that stuff. Do you find it odd that he's a redstoner in Minecraft and is known for not building the best, but he is a photographer IRL? Somewhere in my brain doesn't. It does seem odd in the way that it's like, okay, he clearly has a good eye for things if he can do photography, but it doesn't always translate. Like, I'm not like, it's the same way that it's like I have great mental images of how I want things to look in Minecraft. I'm terrible at actually executing them. I'm bad at building in Minecraft. Like comparatively to like I'm not like the worst. I'm not making like dirt huts, but like I'm passable. When like compared to people who are like builders, who are like, you know, like your Grian or like a Phil's of Minecraft or something like that. Like those guys, crazy. I think it's good because how flexible. Anyone who only knows Momoyo's for photography or filmography has no idea about the fucking. That'd kind of be awesome. Probably, I think he used to do weddings, so probably some groups who are just like, oh, that was our wedding photographer. Is it not perform? I guess it's performance art. I guess you could classify it that way. It's the way that I would explain it to like somebody who doesn't know anything about Twitch, which I've had to do before, has been like, it's kind of like comic, I get, which feels again pretentious because I don't think I'm like a comedian per se, but it's kind of like that, you know. You're like writing bits or sets or thinking them up or being like, okay, if I play this game, that'll probably lead to like these kind of things. Like obviously I can't write 4 hours of content for a stream, but it's like thinking of things like on the fly, like doing things like, oh, that might be a funny bit or that'll be funny to do, and so you go ahead and do it kind of thing. It's like this weird thing where it's like a cross between that, but then like the YouTube side of things is weird because like I'm an editor. I'm learning like editing, voiceover work. I'm learning like how like shot composition and stuff like that. The writing side of things is honestly, the writing's the most consuming part of it, I find. No one is better than me, for real, for real. By the way, I do have an appointment with my med provider coming up, so I can and will be asking about the whole split making me fall asleep thing. I was gonna say that probably is something you should ask about if it's like, if especially, I don't know, if you looked online and people are like, oh, that never happens. That's weird. Why is that happening? I'm gonna make sure I get extra steak. I compare it to people telling stories around a campfire, but translate it into a digital medium. The storyteller has control over the performance, but the audience can collaborate. That's why I compare it to. Yeah, that's like a more succinct way of probably putting it. I just find boomers get it easier if you're like, hey, Jay, do you like comedy? It's like doing a comedy set. Because then it's like, yeah, because chat can heckle you, basically. It's like, they can laugh along to your jokes or they can heckle you as you go. You're like, oh, brother, this guy stinks! You know? They can hit you with the classic. Monster obtained, let's go! Heckle? Yeah, heckle. You know, like hecklers. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Oh, get him off the stage. Somebody get the big shepherd's crook. Get him out of here. And boy, does this guy stink a lot. Hey, man. That says more about you that you're still here years on. Like, I was setting up my own bit. I realized that once. Oh my God. I realized that once the tomato started flying, I was like, oh my God. It's just constant crowd work. Exactly. Oh my. It's also why it's relatively speaking. It's why I understand why like some streamers really only do like an hour or 2 hours. Like I don't think I could ever do that because that feels like nothing. Like that feels like so short. Like I don't know, 4 hours feels like a stream. You know what I mean? But there are streamers who will do like a hot hour, and it's that way they like they then have a set that they can kind of do. It's cleaner. It's a lot snappier. There's like not dead air per se, but there's no like bit where it's like, oh, this is kind of on a bit of a slower decline. You know what I mean? I am a hostage. You kidnapped me. You can't say that. I realize I'm not good at streaming because I have a hard time bouncing off myself. My friends think I'm hilarious, but I need someone else to riff off, at least natural. And that's the thing, is like sometimes it can be difficult. I'd say it's some days, I don't know if it's, no, I'm sure it's been noticeable sometimes, but some days, like if I've been like too tired, like it's like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have streamed. Because I feel like, sometimes it's like not as good as it should be. Just because it's like, oh, if you're too tired, it's very difficult to riff off yourself. You know what I mean? And it's wild to me how, in some ways, I think I'm better at streaming now than I was when I started. But in other capacities, I think just as time has gone on, it's like, I don't want to say comfortability. Like, I guess I worry at times. I'm like, I hope I haven't gotten too comfortable with like a bit or something like that. To like let I don't want the entertainment side of things. Like, I just do this because I enjoy it. But like, I also don't want the entertainment side to fall like completely apart. You know what I mean? I'd say you're a lot more confident. I think that's true. I'm a lot more like self-assured in what I'm in, like how a stream will go and what a stream feels like. I mean, you can hear it in my voice, I think, even from like those streams to now. Like, just I'm a lot more like myself in terms of like how I express things than I was. I think in the early ones I was in the very earliest streams, which God bless, there are no I don't have any VODs for. I was like purposely trying to like deepen my voice because I know I have a naturally higher voice kind of thing. No, it's not like an insanely high voice, but it is naturally higher. Like, it leans higher up kind of thing. It's not like a squeaky voice or anything like that, but it leans naturally higher. And so I at the time, I remember in like 2021 or whatever, when I just started, I was like, I have to deepen my voice for people to think I'm cool. Which was such a stupid thing to be like, this will make people watch the stream. Yes, yes. Yeah, Nap's energy on camera has gone up. Personality real shines through. Yo. And that's the thing is, and a lot of that I think just came with like as the streams went on, and like I was able to like find a rhythm and like, oh, this is okay. This it's the same way as like having a community of people who are like there's a consistency to. It's like, oh, all right, I kind of vibe with like what this is. I say I'm trying my best to keep a community so that I'm in a call or I just treat it like my YouTube friend or like a YouTube video. Well, it can be very difficult to bounce off yourself. I think some of the best advice I'd ever heard about streaming was it's like, you gotta be able to find yourself funny, which which I kill me. I love my job. I do bits to myself off camera. I don't think you understand. I love doing bits, man. It's my favorite thing. And it's not always. There's so much nonsensical stuff I do. I talk to myself constantly off camera. I always have, but like, it was learning how to like change up how I talk to myself off camera versus on camera kind of thing. Alas, I forgot a few dishes. I'll return your thinking. But it's really, it's one of those things of like, oh wow, all right, yeah. This is like, I'm glad you find yourself funny. At least someone does. Hey, someone has to, man. Someone. Hey, apparently that pharmacist found me funny. Hey, she at least found me funny enough. She liked my jokes. Oh my god. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna go back there and at someday, like years from now, and like an axe is gonna come flying at my face, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, get out! Get out! And I'm gonna be like, no, please, I didn't understand. No, I'm kidding. They're gonna be totally normal. They're gonna give me my vaccine, and then I'm gonna fall asleep and wake up, and I'm gonna be like chained down onto like a chair. I'm gonna be like, what's happening? What? You ever think about that? Your pharmacist could just like, you go in for a flu shot, and if you don't like know them, they could just be like, what if she had killed the like actual pharmacist, and that's why it was a different person? Like, and she was just there now. Like, I didn't question it at all, you know? What if she had like put sleepy time juice in the needle, and I was full on. I was like, give me the needle, doc. I'm not here for the comedy. I'm here to see where this leads. What does that mean, though? Where this leads? Oh, what? Am I like a stock option? You're looking to be able to be like, if I make it someday, you could be like, I've been here since the start. Give me clout. You'll go back there and not the main branch of the library. I said I'd go back there in a couple of years. I mean, next year I gotta get a flu shot again, you know? There was no recovery from the library, okay? There was no recovery. There was no shot. I was going back there. It's fine. That library is a cursed location. I refuse to ever return. This is all an investment for me. I'm investing in NapPoint. Thank God. I was worried you actually enjoyed yourself. But now, whew, now I know. Well, then that should mean you want to support TikTok. So you should be there and be like, hey, wow, I hear this guy streams. Gee Willikers, I hear this guy streams. Go watch his streams. Yes, yeah. Oh, my. No, I don't want to break all the flowers. Oh, man. It is one of those things where I do think, yeah, I think I'm gonna... I don't know. See, that's the thing is, it's like, I think I'm gonna post some TikTok stuff that's still like Minecraft lore-esque. Not the same way that it's like, I'm not gonna just hop back into like Minecraft lore part 312. Like, I'm gonna probably do some stuff that's gonna be about game mechanics. I do still think that's good, but I don't know. I feel like I should, I feel like Twitch clips, I don't think is like what I want to do, because that just doesn't seem my style. I mean, I love when there are clips, but I don't feel like I'm a very clippable. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like anything in this stream is very clippable, which is something I feel like I have to work on, but I don't know. I need snappier bits. I get so distracted during bits that like they never like. I'm bad on delivery, I guess. I've invested at least no longer in Christ. Then why are you still gifting This is a sunk cost fallacy for you, King. My God. And humans worse. genuinely insane. If I keep gambling, I'll make it big someday. I don't. Listen. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, King. I don't know if that's a factual statement. Wow. Oh, good. Also, I should probably look into Hilux. Speaking of subs, stuff like that, sub goals. Probably look into it now that I've made it the sub goal. I actually have no idea what that game's like or about. I don't even know what it's like. Is it on PC? I assume it's a Steam game. I assume it's like an indie game on Steam. But I actually, now that I think about it, I have zero idea one way or the other. I think ultimately this week is gonna be stressful for a lot of people. So if I'm gonna try to keep election talk to a minimum in the Discord. I think I mean, you guys feel free to use like certain channels for it, but probably try to keep it out of general, I guess. Maybe use it in like, I don't want to make a politics channel. It's just, I don't know. I don't like that. Just do a nap week. Well, that was the sub goal, but then it lapsed. And if a sub goal I just usually assume if a sub goal lapses, it's usually just like there's not a high bar of interest. But yeah, because it was gonna be last week was gonna be potentially a nap week, but we ended up not doing that. It ended up working out because I got busy on that Friday. But yeah, usually the politics channel. Yeah, and that's where I think it'll probably be. But I imagine it'll be. I just don't want it to like make people be like, oh, I don't want to go into that Discord this week. It's gonna be all full of politics. I'm like, fair enough. Lots of people don't join that Discord or subscribe to like me or anything like that for politics. If a sub goal doesn't hit, it usually you would paycheck coming. Dios Cristo. Good Lord. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh my God. We've hit sub goals without Human before. Human only went crazy in the last year or so. Human is, though, the reason that we've ever gotten close to 200 subs at a time, which is insane, by the way. Somebody who, like, with my average stream viewership should never have 100. That's such an insane thing. I do wonder if, like, a Twitch employee has ever checked in here to be like, what is going on in here? Like, to be like, hey, something's going on. Gifted over almost 1K subs in the last year. Yeah, exactly. In the last year, he went insane. It's crazy. I don't know what switch just flipped for him or not, but my God, I know you guys have told me that, you know, he's fine or whatever, but I do hope to God that he's looking after himself and taking care of himself first and foremost. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm deeply thankful for it. It's been, like, vital for things for me, but, like, oh my God. I wonder if we'll, but yes, depending on how things work out, I think we'll probably do we might try for a Wednesday stream this week just because we're not doing a Friday stream. I'm hoping that'll line up. We'll see. I think we'll do something silly for it. I don't know what, but it'll be fun. If I ever get bitten by a billionaire and transform, I'll gift a sub. Bitten by a billionaire and transform is such a great. Like they're vampires. Oh my god. God bless, kid. God bless. Yeah. Well, that's, I mean, oh. There's no Friday stream this week. Why? Tyler, we went over this at the start of stream. There's no Friday stream this week because I am giving a presentation. You were here at the start of, yeah, I'm just I am giving a presentation. They've asked me to speak at a thing, and so I'm doing that on Friday night, and so I can't be here. But yeah, sadly there won't be a stream on Friday, so we'll try to do a makeup at some point. But yeah, I'm still not overbitten by a billionaire. That's a funny way of phrasing that. That's such You think I remember something from 4 hours ago? Tyler, should you be seeing someone about these memory problems? Like, should we be concerned? Is this something I should call somebody about? All right, I'm gonna do purple and yellow in there. Blue to the skies. Gotta do a big throne in here. I'm gonna try to do some off-camera quartz gathering, just because it's very boring to watch me wander through the Nether looking for patches of quartz. Probably, I'll probably do that, and then we'll probably try to work on the main castle next time. Oh, we did a good job cleaning up the actual what you call it park in the center of the city. Look at that, that's clean. That's like actually well like pushed back, and like we evened it out, and we added some grade, connected it up to that path and that path. Like, that's solid. I'm happy with that. I'm just unmedicated. It's fine. I mean, I should, but I won't. Oh. Tyler, lore emerging. Oh my. In all seriousness, I think I left stream before Nat made the announcement. I was only here for 5 minutes. Maybe. Anyway, get us! I think this is where we're gonna probably call it for the day. So, you know, it's gonna be a wacky week. Hopefully a good week. Hopefully a good week for everyone. I hope everything goes well. I'll see you guys next time, potentially Wednesday. If not, I'll see you Monday. I'll be certainly active in the Discord. Because, you know, I'm literally always around. If you haven't seen the latest YouTube video, feel free to check that out. It was really cool. It's timely for the 10-year anniversary of Over the Garden Wall. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you